Shalom. Bear with us. Right. Somebody check the feed real quick. Bear with us 1 second. Let's just get everything set up. Got a couple of visitors with us today. All right. GMS Raleigh, GMS New York main camp. All right. Take your time too. We good. We get it going. It's that sunny in people right now. I can take that.
He said not gonna start calling for rain.
Oh yeah. We got some time.
Yeah, just pop over.
All right, there you go. Hey, GMS Charlotte, Shalom.
Shalom.
Before we get started, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the millstone who taught the truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect.
Shalom.
All right, hey, it's all downhill from here, man.
Sir.
Goodness gracious, man. Hey, we want to talk about that, just to open up, talk about the vaccine situation, man. You know how that devil, Fauci, pleaded the fifth. And yet this nigga, he killed millions, hundreds of millions of people, man, probably billions. All right, y'all remember that era, 2020, 19, 2020? From that point forward, man, people dropping dead on camera, all right, blood clots, all right, and we had to bring it back up because we told y'all, man. Many years ago, we told y'all not to trust these devils. And you went down there proudly, all right, acting like, oh yeah, you know, that was the past, you know, they really have good intentions, and look what happened, you know?
Yeah, now you got a long life defense. And you tap into the system. Yeah, you tap into the system. You got all these nanoparticles,
Right.
graphite oxide, and all these various things inside of it. So you will walk a ticket time bomb.
And then on top of that, they've been talking about how the government plans to release a frequency that's going to pretty much make people bug out, mental problems. And eventually, that's why you keep hearing about a zombie apocalypse. You're going to be just like that movie Cell.
Yeah, like the nanoparticles. That's really rapid.
Yeah.
Really a form of rabies.
Yeah.
Because their mind is gone.
It's a disease they got called the Marsburg. That's coming from that. When niggas just gonna start bleeding out their nose, eyes, everywhere from that. But I got to preach that.
You got it.
This is Psalm 73 and verse 5 dealing with, it said, Dr. Parson. It says, they are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men, because here it is, he was pardoned before a charge was even given, right? So now that he's on the stand, he knows that he's not going to get persecuted. So why not just be honest and tell everybody that you fucked them over? But see, this is the same devil that they allowed to spread the propaganda going all the way back to when HIV and AIDS was first, introduced. He was the one that was telling people to put the condoms on, just like how you put the mask on, pushing out propaganda because he knew that was bullshit. And so what it shows you, like I said, it's not trouble with other men, because with him being pardoned, he no longer has the ability to keep the fifth. So it shows you their constitution is null and void. These devils put that on wax, but they don't even abide by their own system, man. It's showing you that the justice system is a joke, man.
This devil got away with murder, man. Straight up cold-blooded murder.
In
Right?
his diary, it got exposed, and he said that the COVID was nothing more than just like a big flu. It said there was a death rate of 0.02%. The flu was 0.0%. So it was all exaggerated to get those people juiced up so that all these smart hats can make money. Because when you go into the whole background behind that whole situation in 2020, man, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, all these different companies that was pushing that shit, they was all giving that money to the small hats, man. They got rich off that shit. Trump, Project Warp Speed, that was all to get these motherfuckers money, man.
Had you dumbass niggas endorsing it too. Rappers, entertainers, church pastors.
Yep.
All you niggas fell for the okie doke. Now look at you. Now they said that now you're not even deemed genetically a human being. You're altered now. Yeah.
Homo born Genesis.
Yeah, what's how you say it?
Homo born Genesis.
Yeah, so you're not technically by Esau's, scientific language. You're not even a real human being. You've been genetically altered. Now you've been patented by the system itself.
Yeah. And by the way, this is not medical information.
There you go.
We ain't up here telling you doctors and stuff, but it's the truth. You got hoodwinked, man.
Yeah, you did. Yep.
Violence covered them as a garment.
Violence covered them as a garment. This is who this man is. He's the man of violence, man.
This is characteristic.
There you go. The man of war.
You see that throughout Earth.
Yeah.
Look at the state of the world since this man's rulership. Look at the state of the people. Look at how everything's been going. The animals, the water, everything's been fucked up. He's been killing everything.
He's literally at war with life.
Yeah.
He's anti-life, man. That nigga's doomsday, man.
That's it.
You know?
Yep. And the earth has been on a downward spiral, man. Since this man has been in the seat of authority.
Yeah.
Right?
It says their eyes stand out with fact. They have more than the heart to wish.
Yeah, and what was Esau's blessing? The fatness of the earth, man. The resources, the money, all that, man. You know?
It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning lies.
Yep.
It says it's like they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression.
Yep.
They speak loftily.
Yeah, they speak proudly, man. These devils are telling you that, look, they're getting ready to strip humanity of everything, and you're gonna be happy about it, man. They're taking the water away, man. You know?
Yeah, and the fact that these niggas get on TV and just tell you, yeah, we lied to you. So yeah, you pump fucking 5-6 doses of we don't know what's in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we know, like you said, monkey blood, HIV,
Aborted fetuses,
all type. Nigga, you got like everybody else want to say you part dragon, fucking hummingbird, and shit.
Squirrel.
You know, you ain't human no more.
You
man.
ain't human no more,
And
man.
here it is, you got them, you vaccinated people, man. Y'all look real stupid right now, man. Because all this hysteria y'all did trying to persecute the non-vaccinated. Look who has the upper hand now. Man. Look who's the I told you so moment.
Who's the fool now?
Exactly.
You know, got one real quick. This is Sirach, chapter 14 and verse 7. And it says, if he doeth good, he doeth unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wicked. He telling what he did to your face, man. He telling and that's how you said, like the brother brought out. But he speaks wickedly concerning oppression. Who was the main people he wanted to get it? Jacob. He wanted you Israelites to get it, man. And then at the end, he showed you why. Because he wanted to have you juiced up and tapped into the system, man. That's what it was about. The whole agenda of the V was to make these people on the side get it, man. So he could keep genociding them, so he could keep trying to get them out the way. That plan with Martin Slinger and all that shit, that ain't never went away, man. That shit been going on since the garden, man. It's still going on to this day, man.
Called the Bardanian pact.
Exactly.
You know? Because it's all, you know, them trying to practice eugenics.
Yes.
You know? And the whole, you know, only the master race can, you know, reproduce and have the resources of the world. That's why they want to get rid of Jake, as well as not desirable of their nation and the heathen. Man.
It's all part of the depopulation. Can I get one real quick? Zechariah 11:5. Yep.
Zechariah 11:5. Who possess them, slay them, and hold themselves not guilty.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They got away with them damn jabs. They got away with the Epstein files. All that bullshit that came out, what these powerful people do to children, and rituals and all of that. Ain't nobody said nothing, no type of revolt, no type. All right? Show you, and you people are finished out here.
Yeah, because a great example to show you that they can put this out there and nobody questions nothing.
Yep.
Here it is, they're installing all these flock cameras all throughout America where they can track your every move. But where are all these missing kids going? Here it is, you get an Amber Alert, but then why the flock camera being able to find the car that took it?
Exactly.
And they also shoot you down in the street in front of cameras, everybody.
Yep.
Hold themselves not guilty.
Yes.
Yeah, no well situation, man. They killed that dude
Big ass
at ritual, but it's evident that they did it. And
they want you to do something about it.
and they do, but there's no justice being that. They showed you they scrubbed the evidence. They hid the body.
He brought the body back
It was foul play involved. Now, if there was the foot was on the shoe on the other foot,
that shit would've
no,
been
it would have been a closed case less than 2 seconds.
Exactly. Should have been solved immediately.
And they locked up here taking that damn pool body. Who they got the truth?
They were facts.
Who they got the truth?
Exactly. So read that again.
Zechariah 11:5. Who possesses slay them.
And who's the possessors? The Edomites, man. Hey, this is his heaven. He makes the rules. He breaks the rules. He's not bound by any of his laws. Right? Go ahead.
Who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah, and hold themselves not guilty. That's why the whole entire so-called justice system is a fucking joke, man.
Yeah.
Jay go up in that system to get completely railroaded, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Justice is just us, just for them.
That's it. Exactly. You got it?
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Right. So we in hell, man. So when we say we're in hell, we're literally in hell, man. All right? This is our hell, and this is his heaven, man. Right now, he's able to get away. But through his testimony, and I can tell you in the Apocrypha, through the Inquisition, all right, he's been found out, he's been exposed. All right, that thorough investigation is going out. But right now, look, we're at the point of the story, man. So now we understand that the only retribution is going to come is going to have to come through Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Right? That's why all these different movements, political fights, all right, they come to naught because that wasn't the way. The way is what? To patiently wait for our power, man. To wait for Yahweh Shem Shah to get revenge, man.
Yeah, because he
Right?
have done so much, it has to be the Lord who gets the
Come on, man.
There's no fighting back physically with this man. Because as I say, man, the board's written on every level.
Yep.
All right, here it is. Jake thinks that, okay, if I can integrate, I can become a judge or a lawyer, I can become a doctor. No, bro, that's not gonna work. Because number one, now you're juiced in and you have to play ball with what they want.
You gotta be nasty.
Yeah, and then two, it's all created to destroy us anyway. So you get the best that you can do is separate. Come back to the Lord.
Whoever got what?
It's Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 14. And it says, and judgment is turned away backward,
Yep.
and justice standeth afar off. For truth is stolen in the street, and equity cannot enter.
You want to speak with a brother? Go ahead.
And ultimately, when we look at the legal system of Esau, even it's set to be very subjective, to his rulership. There's no true justice, there's no true, balance and verity. How he does it,
Right. And then on top of that, as we're going to as far as money, everything that they're doing is ultimately the fat in their pockets. Or to destroy and kill everybody. Or to destroy and kill. Dealing with, this is the Masonic Creed from John D. Rockefeller. It says, we keep their lives short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they never see what's happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and settlers in food and water as well as in the air. They will be covered in poisons wherever they turn. The soft metals will make them lose their minds. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them and what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones.
Now, they told you that at a young age, the toothpaste, the fluoride,
Right.
various things like that, and all these drinks and chemicals, sodas and all these things, the air, everything, the water. They had you thinking that, oh, don't drink the water, you gotta boil it, because they already let you know there's chemicals in that shit. So you was already programmed as a young child to accept that shit, man.
Touching with these happy commercials, these fun commercials. Jake, imitate, mimic whatever we see.
Slow down.
Yeah, it's slow down.
So I think about the reason I say they use it when you got music and songs and everything. It says, we will teach them the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones.
Just like, what's that? And they clone Tyrone. It was
Yeah.
a fucking chicken.
So
That's how they do
rap,
Exactly.
relaxer for the women. There's all that. And to show you that this is the playbook, this is the exact playbook they use for jail. They had what's the nigga from Run DMC? He had the song Juvenile, back that thing up. And they had all the little celebrities coming out, pastors.
Yep.
So
And Jake ate that shit up.
and that's all it takes. That's how you know it's supposed to be the same playbook for the chip.
It's easy to get over on Jake's stupid ass, man. That's what the scripture said in Jeremiah. Can I get that real quick? You got some more?
Little bit more.
Yeah, Jeremiah 4:22.
Because what I want to say real quick, because you have Jake that still is naive to the capability of how vast this devil's wickedness is.
Exactly.
When you read Psalm 64, it talks about how his heart is deep.
Yep.
That word deep means unsearchable. So only a devil will go to the depth that he goes to do the things that he's doing, man.
That's it.
Like when you brought out the video, what's the guy's name? The Godfather of the Bad.
Stanley Potts.
When you listen to that nigga talk and he tells you what's in the juice, bro, Only the devil would think put all that in the jab and then give that shit to somebody.
That bigger things like that, you already know how to take that shit.
And it was like an 8-hour grilling session, man.
Bro, they grilled that nigga for a long. It was. I only watched like a little bit of it. Once he started talking about the monkey blood and all that shit, I was like, I'm done.
Blue crab
Blue
blood,
crab
some shit
blood.
like that.
That's the shit that's in there. They put the same shit in the other shit.
So they just threw a whole experiment on Jake.
Yeah, like
do
for
everything
example,
in
just
that
something that's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that's simple as Dasani.
Yeah.
They got embalming fluid in Dasani water. So when you drink that shit, you're drinking embalming fluid. You know?
They're taking a step further. Look at the medicines Jay gives us. Tainted with all kind of, something bad for you. Chemicals, and animals and stuff.
So what with the Rothschilds, they made the medicine not go. Oh, what's the Rockefeller? And Rockefeller, they made it what it now?
Allopathic.
Allopathic, yep.
It's all for them to make money. Because like I said, everything is money based.
Yep.
That's why it says the love of money is the root of all evil. Because when Rockefeller got control of the oil companies, they started pushing petroleum. That's why petroleum is all the pharmaceutical drugs. You know, pharmakeia. So that's how they make their money, is by getting you sick like that. So we push this out. It says those they will look up to will help. It says celebrities. They after people that people look to for refuge. We will enlist them to push our food.
There you go.
That's the playbook that they want.
Because you read, it said we must be very ingenuous, right? That word ingenuous, it says intellectual, MLI dictionary, talented, but the point, it says skillful in war, right? So this is what that devil was doing. It started going back to the serpent, man, right? That wizard back then, the Kosh, right? Going back to that man who was skillful in those dark charms, man, right? And now they were raised up to be skillful in war and causing to bring death in the earth, man.
So he mastered that witchcraft. He mastered that sorcery, man. You know? What we told? We told something out?
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot I was in the
Go ahead.
Going back to the serpent, he's the first, psychopath, man. That's why psychology, the study of the mind. They knew on how to supplant the mind, but all you gotta do is just place doubt in somebody's mind, and then you got him.
Yeah. Take the mind, take the body.
That's it.
You know?
This is in Revelation chapter 6 and verse 4. And it reads, and there went out of him the horse that was red, and power was given to him.
Yeah, and that red horse represents Esau, Okay? He's been given the power like we talked about. We're in his heaven, and we're in our hell on this earth. Go ahead.
And like I said, too, because it also reads that what? Job 9:24. The world was given into the hand of the wicked. Right? The priest was going into it about trying to gut up arms and try to go against this system and this devil for what? He was placed in this power seat.
Yeah, everything.
Once you understand how the world works, this is Satan's domain, man. That's why when you read Matthew the 4th chapter, when Satan took Yahweh on that mountaintop and showed him all the world, he let him know that this is all mine. All right. So if you want to win here, then you gotta play ball. You gotta battle here. And the spirit has been heavy because I've been seeing nothing but videos of people that was up there talking about how they got offered that pack. It was like, okay, all you gotta do is either, sacrifice yourself, or if you don't want to sacrifice yourself, sacrifice a family member or a friend, and you'll win. And when you start seeing how things playing out, so wrong.
Hey, I got a brother that's gonna help you park. Brother gonna help you park,
You can tell the ones who are sold out to Satan. They're on the top. When you see them wonders, you never see again, they're the ones that reject the Satan.
Yeah. But the ones that you read never.
You go back to the ghetto, you don't make it.
The ones that still have somewhat of integrity, you don't see them blow. But when you see them take off, they made the pack.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say because it makes sense when you see the so-called tragic events that happen around them.
Yeah.
If somebody else dies because they didn't want to sacrifice themselves.
Exactly. Drink champs. Noriega.
Yeah.
He said yes. He said 3 different doors you gotta go through, right? You know what I'm saying? I forgot what he was
Say with the Modor, you sacrifice yourself or you push their agenda.
There you go. He said this on camera.
Sirach
So these things that we talk about as far as like achieving and making it big in this world, these are things that you got to do, man. Right? This world belongs to Satan, man. This is his dominion.
And that's why going back on what Siraj just said. That's why there's nothing that you can do as far as trying to cheat the system, beat the system. It's not gonna work.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas really think it's just hard work.
Nah.
It's just hard work and
That
dedication.
gets you
bro.
noticed.
Exactly.
But then once you notice that Esau's been watching you, then they're gonna send somebody to approach you.
Yeah.
Like the one I sent the other day, it was an Edomite looking dude. He was like an artist or whatever, and he was like, he got approached. He was like, I'm gonna send you this invite to this party. So he said he went to the party and said the first attempt was like, you want to make it, you got to see what they do. He was like, nah, I ain't doing it. So he turned it down, got invited to another party. This time it was a Transformer. And it was like, look, they're gonna keep sending stuff at you, see what can break you. Yeah. And then once they got you, that's when you start the project.
Yep. Wicked, bro.
I got it right here. Yep. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 10, verse 9. It says, "Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Yep.
For such as one setteth his own soul to sell. Right? Because while he liveth, he cast away his life."
Yeah, while he living, he cast away his bowels, right? Your bowels go back to your morals and integrity, man. And that's exactly what you have to cast away in order to make it in this world. Man. You got to become a degenerate, man.
Selling your soul goes beyond just you killing somebody or sacrificing yourself. If you compromise your morals and then you start pushing shit that you know is wrong, that's selling your soul, man.
Exactly. Why you think that you've been hearing about the blood sacrifices and the shit they got to do, chicken piss and getting shitted on, all this crazy shit, man. Hey, this is real stuff that goes on behind the scenes in order to make it big in this world.
To worship Satan, you must become as abominable as you can. Because the more filthy your spirit is, the more demons can infest you. And that's how you get homage to Satan. That's why, like you said, you hearing all about the children's sex, sex trafficking and all that. Because the children they have their innocence still.
Exactly.
And so if you can steal a child's innocence, that's power. You know?
Yep. Alex Jones, like I was talking about last time, Alex Jones brought it out about how they do all that demonic shit because, they might have a person, destroy a child, and after they destroy that child, they gotta eat it, right?
Yeah.
And then all that demonic shit that they do, he was saying it breaks the Holy Spirit that's on that person, and it allows the demons to come in.
Yeah.
You gotta break down that barrier. He was saying you gotta break down that barrier that God has over you by doing those detestable acts, and that's what allows the demons to come in.
I'm trying to send that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find it. Yeah, that shit was happening, man.
Damn,
You know?
that's the depth of Satanism. That's why it makes no sense to goddamn dance with the devil in this society. Because, like I said, the further you get into that shit, the more abominable and wicked
There you
you
go.
become, man.
Like prime example, when you see a major artist that blows up, they look innocent, and then after a while they get dark.
Yeah.
They gotta wear the shades, got tattoos all over their bodies. All the music and videos that they promote is all demonic, occultic shit. There's a reason behind that.
Remember Sexy Red video? She was she devil.
Yeah. Yep. That faggot, Little Nas X, all that bullshit.
The nigga went from Country Town Road, that shit, he was dancing. Come on, man. I'm cold and
I'm saying, bro. Lap dance was saying, man. Come on, man. You can't make this shit up.
And then you see him now, that nigga in the street in his underwear, bumped out. They ain't need him no more.
They need them.
And once you go there, ain't no coming back. You're gone, man. Your soul is gone. Man.
Hold that one in Isaiah 28 too. What you got?
I'm pretty sure Revelation. And if I can make a point real quick, that's why I was going into celebrities that fall off. That's why you be seeing celebrities that maybe fall off and then come back into the light because they might spend that time in a place where I don't want to do this no more. If they want to get back on, they got to get right back on that wicked ass train.
Perfect example, Dave Chappelle.
Exactly.
Dave Chappelle, walked away, went to Africa, they did a smear campaign talking about he was a crackhead and shit. And then all of a sudden, he popped back up with his Netflix deal, and now he's back on top, man. Because he took the oath, man.
Revelation chapter 6 and verse 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And this man is literally taking peace from the earth. all the what's going on around the earth now? War, hatred, death. All right, destruction. He's taking peace from the earth, man. That's why we always talk about when you hear the talks of negotiation and peace deals, how they never come to pass, because scripture say that there is no peace to the wicked. He don't know peace. It's not in his nature. You know?
Scripture say he will live by the sword.
That's it.
We read on verse 4. And they that should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah, it was given unto him a great sword. Going back to his blessing, man. He was blessed with that great sword. His nuclear technology, all right, his armies, the biological warfare, you know, all that, man. You know, science,
Even just his words.
Exactly.
You know?
Because Elder Malcolm always going to the sword is more than just the
It's everything.
right. Everything his brother's going to.
Mainly his mouth. That's why scripture say his tongue is like the poison of asp. Death had a rough paraphrase.
Exactly.
You were talking. You got to think about it. With the word economic reform, they were talking about various things that's coming to pass now. And that's him using his sword, man. His platform, his media, anything, everything he has, he uses it as a weapon against the people, man. Primarily the people on his side.
Because think about it, the fact that he was able to convince us that we're you know, that we're you know, we're anything but the Israelites. And that in itself lets you know, black, white, whatever.
All the various things. We go back, which was still due to prophecy.
Yeah.
So that just shows you how the Lord is always in the midst.
Yeah,
That's why Esau doesn't have that much power that he thinks he has, man.
The fact that he's able to sway the masses through his media to pit, like we said earlier, he convinced you people to think that the jab was the saving grace for the world. And all those that was refusing it, that we were the wicked.
Exactly.
That showed that's witchcraft, man.
They was blaming the people. They were blaming the people who didn't take it that they were the problem. They were saying that the people who didn't take it were the reason why it was spreading.
Right. It makes no sense.
Bunch of bullshit, man. But the scriptures, like you were just quoted, I think you guys said it, but Psalm 73 talks about how his tongue walking throughout the whole earth, man.
Yeah.
And that really goes back to his laws and his policies, man. Because that's all tied to the sword too.
Yep.
He can make up any type of law or any type of decree, and that's what it is.
For example, the airspace. So when certain planes fly through, he has dictated areas to where they have control of it. But the air is free. How do you control where somebody can fly to? It's like how do you control where somebody can bring their boats to where you can go. That show you, man. This nigga is the devil, man.
That's it. That's it.
When you went to Isaiah?
Yeah, give me that real quick, then we hit the Sirach 12, since you're holding that.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because you have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we in agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Yeah. So a lot of these jakes, man, they make them deals with Satan, man. You know, them record deals. You know how I go in Hollywood, man. You seen those documentaries and these celebrities bringing it out, man. How they make that covenant with death. They try to make it out, you know, for the fame, the clout, whatever, the money, right? Go ahead.
It says, it shall not pass. Because he has said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we in agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehoods we hid ourselves.
Exactly, man, and you see it every single time. These celebrities, they blow up, they get the fame and the money, right? They think they're good. Then once Esau done with them, or if they don't play by the rules, the devil gets rid of them, man.
Yeah.
You know, every single time there's a little bit more in there, right? Down in verse 18, I want to say.
Yeah, jump. I'll read that.
Yeah.
Verse 16. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the water shall overflow the hot springs.
Give me more about the covenant being disallowed.
Yeah.
Hey, Shalom. Good to see you, brother. See me like a celebrity, man. We probably, are we gonna stay here or we gonna move over?
spot.
Slide over. All right. It's starting to rain now. Bear with us 1 second.
We'll just turn it like this, Cap. Let's put it right here and turn it like
Point
that.
right
Yeah,
Yeah, so
turn
get
it.
away from the door because they be able to come out and scan this shit.
Bear with us, man. Bring it out. Hopefully we got a little cover right here. Right. How you doing, man? Good to see you too. You made a brother call us. Yeah. We love to have visitors, brothers and sisters.
So back in Isaiah 28 and verse 18, it says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled.
Yeah, your covenant with them shall be disannulled, man. So that little status that you were given, you know, the money and all of that, you know, the fame and shit, right? Once Esau's done with your ass, he's done with you, right?
It says, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then you shall be trodden down by it.
Hey, prime example, look what happened when Michael Jackson started speaking out. Look what happened with Prince. Look what happened to Whitney Houston. Look what happened with all these Jakes that were on top of the world. But the moment they went against the grain, Esau got rid of their ass, man.
No use for it.
That's it.
It's like using Michael Jackson, for example. He was calling out the devil, man.
There you go.
know, Jimmy Iovine.
Yep.
And he was pretty much letting you know, like, yo, he said they changed the frequency in the music.
Yep.
He was letting it be known that there's a lot of wickedness going on within the music industry.
Yep.
And they had to silence him.
That's it.
And, you know, a lot of that because you break the pact with the devil, that your death is imminent after that,
That's
man.
it.
Because you signed your life to him.
That's it.
So now he owns your life.
That's it.
So if you break that covenant, that you die.
That's it.
You know? That's why it's stupid to make a covenant with these damn people, man, especially Esau.
Yeah, because you're going to be trodden down anyway.
Exactly.
He gonna mow you down anyway.
You know?
And look at Gad. Gad made some of the trees that he saw there. That shit don't mean nothing, man.
And I might want to add that you see these old artists out there still going 50 and 60 years old because they made that pact. They got to keep on until they die.
Shaka Khan and
Shaka
all that.
Khan. Just like your brother Amron said, you redeem on your deal, that's it.
Yeah.
What's the one, the light skin nigga with the eyes and still?
Jackie Robinson.
That nigga still singing
Rob
it, baby.
Ozzy out there still making
You
music.
got to sing and tap dance and
Smokey
die.
Brown, Smokey still doing that little song.
Hey, LeBron gonna be playing basketball till he's 60.
Yeah, because he like he said, I just want to live.
That's it.
And it's funny because when they dissected his tweet when he was talking about he was running Philly, he said, I still want to sacrifice. So they didn't know he ain't ready to give it up yet, man.
Exactly.
Because he knows what's coming.
Yeah.
It's either going to be you, your sons, or your daughter.
That fame come with a price, man.
Somebody,
Yeah, right.
somebody close that deal.
The wicked fucking world, man. What we got? Surah 12. Brother's got any clue? You got anything out to bring out?
Got some, brother.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
This is Sirach 14:7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness.
Speak on it, brother. You want to speak on it? Go ahead, break it down, brother.
Yeah, Esau when he doing good, you know, you're not doing it willingly. You know, the vice or
Ulterior motive.
ulterior motive.
Like, I'm gonna have them
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, it's war and everything.
Them niggas still making money off
Right.
Michael Jackson.
See, so that movie is like one of the top grossing movies of the year, man. And just because it's the likeness of him, bro. That's why AI was a major tool for them because they no longer need Jake. You know,
Yep.
they got your voice,
Yep.
they got your face,
Yep.
they own everything.
Like Elder Apostle Bar goes into those contractual agreements, man.
Right.
Because you sign away your likeness, they make all this money off your name, and you ain't seeing none of that,
Bro,
man.
the fact, like you said, your name, like Dave Chappelle, he was talking about how he wants to do another Chappelle show. He said he can't because they own the name, the Chappelle show. They own his name.
Man, that is
So
crazy.
when you give the devil, you literally give him everything.
That's
man.
it. That's selling your soul, man. No joke.
Okay, I got something.
You got it, brother.
This is Psalms 55 and 20. He have put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He have broken his covenant. Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smooth and butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil.
I'm gonna set you up. Your family, you get drafted, Tyrone, you and your family gonna be good. Everything's gonna be life changing. It's gonna be life. It's gonna be life changing.
That's exactly what they be saying.
You're gonna be able to live. You're gonna be able to come amongst us, brothers. Yeah, they be saying that shit, man.
But then the video you showed with Edomite, what he said we help y'all get drafted so that we can have our way with y'all. We help y'all get in these positions because you ain't doing nothing but aiding them.
Put money back in his pocket.
Yeah, if you ain't entertaining them, if you ain't taking care of them, if you ain't doing nothing beneficial for Esau, they will get you up out of the way, man.
Exactly. They do it every time, man.
The deal is make me money.
That's it. What Stephen A. say? Yeah, make my boss happy, make my boss money.
We'll tap dance.
But it just showed you, like we were speaking on earlier, we were speaking at the TV show Eve on stuff. We live in a very demonic society that people don't understand what's going on around us.
Exactly.
That's like the brother brought out the movie They Live. We as spiritual men, we can see what's going on. We had the eyesight to see all the wicked and the darkness that's going on in Babylon. The world can't see what's going on, man. We speaking out on the jab, how people took it, how they about to really transform you people into a totally another.
Yeah.
You out of there.
That was the engine to get your body ready for that trip.
Yeah, all this whole, they been setting this damn system for a long time, man.
Yeah.
And now we at the peak of the system where they about to actually roll this thing out.
Hey, one of them alternative news media outlets was a scientist dude. He was breaking it down like the stuff that was in that JAB. It was like it's coming together to form like a how do you word it? It's like an engine and it's coming together and it's preparing you for the chip. But the way he worded it was crazy. Yeah, it was like a primer. Yeah.
Because it's like crazy, man. You brought it up a long time ago. We were talking about that. It's like how Venom, the symbiote, it's like that.
Yeah.
And then the what's called it?
The graphene outside.
Yeah. That shit, it's pretty much molded in your body, and then you get the nanoparticles from the air, from the food and shit. So it's all making your body ready for that chip. Now your neural network is now a main primer. So when they put that technology in it, it's an electrical system.
And it's crazy because before they even came with the jab and shit, they had that movie with Van Diesel, and it showed the nanoparticles, man. No, when he'd get shot, and he'd get shot up, they'll start building them back. I forgot the name of that. They'll start building them back. It was a soldier and something happened. Yeah, something happened to him. And he came back and started building them back.
You got it. Go ahead.
So, Sirach 12 and 10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his
Yeah, and that's the wickedness of Esau, man.
keep reading that too.
Esau hadn't changed his ways, man. No. Hey, that's the spirit. Bring it right back. Look, Esau never changed his ways. It's just he done got you jaded in that state of complacency to actually think you're accepted when you haven't been accepted the whole time. Bloodshot, yeah. But you haven't been accepted the whole time. He keeps showing you that he doesn't like you. He keeps showing you that you never been accepted in society. All this damn social media and shit going on. Soon as they got live stream on social media, you seen niggas getting shot on camera. Am I not? Am I not lying? Niggas started getting shot. Nigga live in the car.
It was like an influx.
It was like an influx, man. And they just showed you how much hatred, that hatred has never went away. It's just you jades. You really think this devil's for you, and he's not, man. That's why the Lord, hey, Micah 2 and 10, rise ye in the park, because it's not your rest, man. We're not in a state of be resting in America, man. America has done nothing but destroyed our people, man. Every walk of life since we've been here has been destruction upon us, man.
Jake don't get it. Jake don't get it, man.
And I was gonna say, and they perfected the sword now. So now they ain't got to outright kill you. It's a slow drain, man. They can kill you subtly to the point to where they're making billions off of your suffering, and then when you finally croak, that's when they just cash in. Now you got the life insurance. You gotta pay for the plot, the land. If you get cremated, you gotta pay for going in the fire. You gotta pay for the urn. You got the kid, and then they're gonna pass the shit down, bro. So it's a whole racketeering system. Set up. Lamentations chapter 4 verse 17.
There you go.
As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help.
Exactly.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, niggas is still marching. Niggas is still protesting. Niggas is still believing in reparations, right? Voting, right? What has changed? What has that done for you? Right? Because soon as you done voting and marching and complaining, your ass going right back to work for his ass.
You was
Right?
better. You was better celebrating.
But see,
Come on, man.
like you said, the marching and shit is dumb because here it is. Jacob marched when a police kill a nigga.
Right.
But then the next day you right at the goddamn abortion
Exactly.
protest,
Exactly.
man.
Nah, the next day nigga kill his own case.
Yeah, they
Nobody out there marching for that
ain't
shit.
marching for that.
Yeah. Like, you knew what was coming. You know it was orange. Like,
Come on, man.
nigga, you niggas is wicked, man.
Right.
But that's you taking on the philosophy that you saw even the goddamn devil, man.
Exactly.
He created niggas, man.
Yep. The reality is this, that Esau got you niggas figured out.
Yes.
He got you wrapped right around his fingers, man.
Yep.
He know how you gonna react, selective outrage. You know, he knows what's gonna push your buttons, gonna get you to lash out. He knows how to keep you pacified. You know? Jake don't understand how hard Esau got Jake's mind controlled. You know? Let's go back to that Sirach 12 and 10.
Like what you say, the scripture saying this damn devil doing good for something.
That's it.
Ain't nothing you can hide from it, man. So
That's
you
it.
know us in and out, man.
In and out, man. You know?
You ain't gonna be able to change it, devil. That which is made crooked, can't be made straight.
That's it.
Can't change the left spot. This man has not changed,
That's
man.
it.
He ain't your friend.
That's it.
He your enemy. Like the scripture say, like I told us to tell y'all, show y'all in the Bible. The white man, Esau, even the devil the Bible speaks of, is your enemy, man.
it.
Your damn friend.
The scripture say that's why the Lord said, my people are what? Are Sodom's children.
That's right.
Jake's stupid. They don't get it, man.
And you destroy it for lack of knowledge.
That's it. Esau running the same scheme, the same play, and Jake falling for it. You know the nigga going left, right? Come on, man. Let's go back to that Sirach 12. And you got it out here from Sirach 12 and 10. Let's read on down some more of that.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12,
10 on down.
12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy.
Never trust thy enemy. This is what the scripture say. Right? Never trust thy enemy. Go ahead.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
So like it's iron rusted, so this wickedness. Go ahead.
Iron gonna rust.
That's it.
Yes.
You can't get rid of that shit.
Get rid of that shit. You
You
ain't
can paint it, do it, it's still gonna rust. I'm
Yeah.
under the damn paint.
That's it.
gonna eat that shit.
That
That
shit-
shit, it starts small like a little pinhole, and it just start eating away.
That's it.
You start eating away all that loss of oxygen, all
Yeah.
that shit. That's what that is. No life.
Fuck up the paint, the
Paint
paint fall off, and
bucked
it
up.
rust like hell.
Yep. Eat that metal away.
Yep. Because oxygen is breathing. That's life.
Right.
And that's what Esau do, man.
Right.
Drain you from life.
Though he humbled himself and go crouching,
Hey, I'm here to support.
Yep.
Whatever you can do to help your cause, man. Don't they be talking like that? Whatever help your cause, man. That's Esau, man. You gotta understand he's a cunning hunter, man. He's hunting. He's setting you up.
Yep.
He's been doing it.
I ain't like that. I got
I'm not
black
like
friends.
that. I'm not like that. I wouldn't do that. They
Don't
hate
do that.
because you gotta look. Brothers done seen it. You look at Esau. Esau look persuasive. It shouldn't look persuasive as hell, but you gotta understand your enemy, man. That's how you got the world. That's how you got.
Deception is his power. We read that earlier in Psalms 55 and 21. Know his words be smoother than butter. That's part of that witchcraft, man.
That's right.
He knows how to woo you through his words. Right?
Draw you in.
Draw you in. Okay? You got it, I'll read on.
Though he humbled himself, Ecclesiastes 10:11, though he humbled himself and no crashing, yet take good heed and beware
Yeah,
of
the
him.
scripture say, take good heed and beware. Watch his ass, man.
Watch him.
Don't be letting them all in your fucking house, man. You know, Jake be having Esau up in your house and shit, right? Go ahead, man. Hey, prime example, I had a neighbor back in the day, right? I had a neighbor that, Edomite neighbor, never let him in my house, right? And these niggas were so thirsty, what they tried to do one time, they sent their kids over there to try to get them to come in the house and see what we had in the house and shit. And I remember the little boy was asking us, like, can we come in your house? We're like, hell no, you can't come in the house, man. You know? But that's the type of shit they'll do, man. You know, they want to see what you got. I remember this is when my son was born, you know, and we had to stay at the hospital a couple of days after the birth. And the neighbor was like, "Well, while you gone, you can give us the keys and we'll watch the house for you." You think we that fucking stupid? You know, but that shows you how the lengths that Esau will go to try to to get up in your shit, man. You gotta watch the devil, man.
Very, very criminal.
You know.
Always trying to send somebody to your house, say something, try to give you.
See what you got going on and
Got
shit.
going on, trying to
Very
feed you.
crafty.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Very
know?
crafty. keep going.
You got it out.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 11. Though he humbled himself and go proud, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Take good heed and beware of it, man. You gotta watch this nigga, man.
Watch that nigga thoroughly. Very thoroughly.
Come on, man.
Watch his words too.
Exactly.
Always watching, trying to see what you do.
Yeah. Them back.
Watching, see what you're bringing in.
Exactly.
What gets Esau, when you watch him, you just pay. He know when Esau knows who's a dumb nigga and that's a nigga that's
Thank you.
that's really
They
aware.
know the right nigga to try.
They know. That's why I always tell people, I'm like, damn, they don't never do me like that, because you gotta be certain. They know what Jakes are fully aware of them and know how what they doing.
They know that.
They know what niggas are simple. They know them Jakes that just be looking at them like, leave them alone. They know the simple. They know, man.
Leave him alone. He ain't playing.
And he's
can't
well,
get over on him.
and even with his talking, they be
He's
like,
aware.
Exactly. They know. Damn. Why did he say that? You this? Because Esau come. See that stuff you say about you? You get to talking to this stuff, they be like, they'll say that shit. So see if you're a dumb nigga.
Oh, yeah.
You be like, oh no. Then what a nigga say? I don't be paying this stuff. Then when you start speaking out, like, yeah, man, that's stuff we saying. They be like, this nigga.
He knows something.
He's fully tapped in.
He knows something.
He might know who my ass is. Exactly. Yeah, he knows something. That's Esau. He does them games.
Yeah, they know the right thing to try. You
Yes.
know, and they'll test you with them backhanded jokes.
Yep.
And shit like that. That sarcasm bullshit. You gotta read through that shit.
This is what it's called. Psychological warfare. Every day, the Lord set it up with psychological warfare between Jacob and Esau.
Yep.
And Esau right now has the upper hand. Man.
Passive, what's it called? Passive aggression.
Passive aggression.
Yeah, all
Yep.
that shit.
He
You
does
gotta
shit like
be
that.
able to read that
You gotta
shit.
be, yeah. That's why they try to always say the black man's aggressive and stuff. They try to do stuff like that because it's all about psychological warfare. He's trying to make you more base like him, instead of because he know how black men speak with authority. So he's trying to. It's always things he's doing to try to make you low on his tone and then you become a simple nigga.
Yeah, when it get your guard down.
Get your guard down. If you become that's when you become that simple nigga. But Jake is natural. That's just natural with us, man. Because we're kings, man. But Esau, he's a base man, so he try to get you on his level, man. Then he got you. You got that.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 11. And though he humble himself and go proud, yet take good heed to beware of him.
Yeah, I got black friends. I'm not racist.
No, never.
Yeah.
I never say nigga. Oh, excuse me. I never say the N-word. Nothing say that the N-word. Nigga, shut up. This is Lil Wayne on them niggas be the main ones cutting on, man.
Niggas always want to invite Esau to the fucking cookout.
Fuck no.
You know?
Man, my cousin, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. My cousin done that shit, she paying for it now. And I told her too. I said, man, she looked at me, she's like, no, I like it.
Yeah.
And now your ass paying for it.
Exactly.
I told her ass.
Exactly.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away.
Like we talked about, you can't. That once that rust is there, you ain't getting rid of that.
Hell no.
You know.
Hell no.
That's who he is. That wickedness is there. It's always gonna be there. No matter what he tries to do to hide it. Go ahead.
Set him not by thee, lest we had overthrown thee.
See, set him not by thee unless he overthrow. He's always looking a way to overthrow you to get the one up on your ass.
Yep.
You know.
Just like you said, they trying to get into your house. They trying to figure out what you got going on.
There you go.
So they can try to goddamn manipulate.
There you go.
That's Esau. That's on a small world stage. It's more so the world, man.
Yep. They see you doing good. You know, got a nice little home, nice little vehicle.
Where you work.
Exactly.
Now they trying to figure out where you work.
Yeah. Where he getting his money from? you know?
Exactly. What is he doing?
What is he doing?
And what they first had, does he sell drugs?
You know.
Does he sell drugs?
What's coming next? Start watching.
Watch.
Exactly.
Oh, they.
Put the camera up in the window.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Monitor your ass.
Yeah.
Every time you pull in the driveway, it's some shade going down.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now they got more shade down there. They got cameras
Yeah,
to
they
watch
got the
your
rain
ass.
camera
Yeah,
watching your ass.
but the thing is, they showed you this shit in movies.
24
man.
hours.
They showed you this in them, the movies with the Simpsons and stuff, man. Anytime Jake moving a nice neighborhood, his white flight and shit like that, man. But they always watching you, man.
Now they can't just understand how this nigger got more than me.
Because that's why I said when you're talking, Esau's a covetous man. That he want everything to himself, man. If you got it, he want it too.
You don't
He
deserve
must
to
be.
have
don't
it.
deserve it.
He got to be doing something.
Yeah,
good.
Exactly.
like the elder done that. Let's say elder monopoly when Edomite lady was coming. They jealous. Esau Edom is jealous by nature because he know in his spirit that you got it. Everybody wants to be you. Even at the lowest stage, everybody's still trying to be you. What is it about it? What is it about it? That's why he's jealous, man.
Jeremiah 13 and verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots?
Right.
Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Right? And it's Esau's nature to do evil, man. He's perfect in evilness, man. Right? The Lord made a perfect weapon, right, to destroy eternity, right, if he was allowed to continue on, man.
Yeah, they showing that shit in the damn Simpsons. Damn TV show telling them about doing shit. Who the fuck is the Rockefeller guy, Burns? Burns. Yeah, they showed you in the movie they was doing all types of wicked ass shit, man. And they still doing it. Like, damn, he's never gonna change, man.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 12. Set up not by thee, lest we had overthrown thee, who stand up in thy place.
He be standing up in that place. He always trying to get your spot. Go ahead.
That took place around after the so-called Dark Ages, Byzantine Empire. That's how he started creeping back up in the power, man. That took place, man. That's what the Renaissance. That's when he started getting back in his position of rulership. Probably he had to do before.
Yeah, intermingling with Jake family, taking the throne and shit like that.
Yep. He did that once again. He didn't just come in and just craft Gad like that. Nah, Esau started infiltrating lands and stuff like that.
By who? Through the women.
Through the women. He's always done it like
It
that.
was written, right? Psalm 55 said he put the covenant, and then he put a hand up there that was at peace with him.
Yes.
Right?
He's always done that.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Yep.
What they call so-called Thanksgiving, so-called, even though we know the understanding, but stuff like that was actually taking place, man. Gad was sitting down and breaking bread with Esau, actually trying to help his wicked ass, man. Help him fucking cultivate the land, how to survive off the land. And look how he repaid us, man. God almighty, man. Look how he repaid Jake, Southern Kingdom, so in the Byzantine Empire, man. The Lord had it from the start how we never should be trusting this damn devil, man. But now Jake is coming back to understanding who Esau is. Yeah, exactly.
Now you niggas are learning that Esau don't want to coexist.
No.
Esau is in a ruling state of mind. He knows that you're supposed to be beneath him. Yo. That's his mindset. Jake gonna coexist and be equal and shit. Esau ain't thinking like that, right?
What we always say, Esau got a God complex. He think he like 2 Thessalonians, the second chapter. He think he is God, man. And that's how he look. And the thing is, they program their kids to think you less than them.
There you go.
They teach their kids that you less than them.
Exactly.
Like one of the lessons that was going on this week, how they would take their kids to watch you burn to show that you was less than them. So when if something happened to you, they wouldn't have no remorse or feel bad. Right. They was brought up that way to think you was less than them, man.
Also, these devils do. They'll sit with you, listen to your great ideas, tell you, oh, it ain't gonna work. This devil can go anywhere. Right. Knowing that'll work and go steal your damn ideas. It makes millions of money. Or get the praise for it. All the time. These devils do that millions of times.
That's how he got this
all over the earth.
now.
That's why he on top. That's why they rich. You live in one time. Because of Jake ideas. When the devil do it wouldn't work.
This is James. This is James 5. I'm going to start at verse 4. Let's start at verse 3. Your gold and silver is cages, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you. And shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Yeah, that's the money system. The money's corrupt. This shit, hey, this paper currency that we dealing with right now, this shit's about to disappear. Right? They getting ready to usher in a digital currency, man. Okay? The money's not backed by anything. Right? So this money, hey, that's why hyperinflation, that's why simple things cost so much. You know?
This is the de-dollarization.
There you go.
The dollar's not working. Exactly. Dollar's been de-dollarized with de-dollarization for the last few years, man. They've been telling you in your face that they're trying to phase the dollar out, man.
Exactly.
So all these various things they've been doing as far as this war, as far as the rates, the cost of living, all this is to get rid of the dollar. That's the whole plan. That was the C-19 was about. The fall of the dollar. It's always been about the dollar, about the fall, man. The dollar. That's why they did that with that deal right there. 2008. What was the housing market? The dollar. It was always about trying to keep the dollar the standard.
They're to choke out the middle class.
Yep.
All those middle class mom and pop businesses bellied up, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And now they gotta be the rich person.
Exactly. So if they do another gimmick, that's all she wrote.
That's it.
This economy can't take another lockdown.
Another hit.
Right.
It's already
It's
done.
over, man.
People struggling like a motherfucker.
People out here living literally check to check.
So if they lock it down again, it's all she wrote.
It's done.
It's over. And that's what they planning to
That's
do.
what they about to do, man. Somebody got click gas for 12.
You got a little bit more finish. You got it.
Lee Goldberg, James 5 and 4, the reason he have heat treasure together
Yep.
for the last days.
Yep.
Verse 4.
Yeah, all the resources he's accumulated. All right. He's been made fat for the last days, man.
Yeah.
Because eventually he's gonna cough it up.
You're gonna call all of it too.
What happened to a fat pig?
Oh yeah.
His ass get roasted.
Yeah. Slaughtered.
Slaughtered.
About always who said be a witness unto you. Like you were saying, this system and all these things that come about, who's overseeing it? Who's in charge? People look in the world today and see who this devil is.
We ain't gotta go to Forbes. We gotta go to Forbes magazine. We gotta be look like it's Elon today, man. I don't know.
No, it's the Edomites.
It's all it's all
We know who it is.
Yeah, it's all you wicked ass niggas, man. We don't give a fuck what Edomite it is. It's you, Esau.
yeah.
You're going down. Your infrastructure, your power is dwindling, man. You're at your wit's
Oh,
end,
The
man.
Edomite hegemony.
Exactly.
All right.
You're
Brits to the French.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
Germans.
You're done.
All
You're
of
cooked,
them.
man.
Yep.
Russians.
Exactly.
Americans.
All these so-called elite families.
Exactly. This is
Right.
your wit's end, man. So live it up, devil.
Get it out.
This is come on, bro. James 5 and 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers, which have reaped down your fields.
Which are the Israelites, the ones down here slaving. And Esau, that's how you know he a damn devil. Here it is, this nigga's called Jake Lazy. Jake built everything in his damn society, just like the brother said. He gave you all your inventions, man. That was slave, like we made the simplest things, we made it where it's actually make it easy for you, man. But what Esau did, he take your past, he steals everything from you, man.
Exactly. Now they're trying to say that slavery never happened.
Exactly.
But they don't know how to that history because they know the prophecy. Revelation 13, the one that Exodus about the man's to be found in their hand. You know, Isaiah 33 and 1.
Yep.
All these prophecies point towards your ass getting paid back double for what the fuck you
Yeah,
done.
they don't want to deal with that.
That shame is coming. What's that? Shadiah? Yeah. And that too. And for that violence against our brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Right?
Because here it is. They pushed the narrative of they took down all the statues of the different Edomites from
Critical race.
But that was all the hide from like you said, it's that shame over you, man. That's why they had to put Trump in office with the restore that white hate. It's like because the white guilt was killing these Edomites, man. But it got to a point to where Trump was like, nah, embrace it.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for us, these niggas wouldn't be shit anyway, which is all bullshit anyway, man.
That's right. Any topics that come up, these devils and racism, they get really sensitive because it makes them cringe because they know that eventually in the back of their spirits that they're gonna have to pay for all what they have done.
And that's why, like we was talking about earlier with this situation, knowing well is just one of many.
Yeah.
But it's extremely dangerous for you to be a token nigga around these fucking Edomites today, man. Because if you understand the hatred that's being passed down from the Edomites, man. You get that real quick in songs about they come out the womb, speaking lies, you know? I got it.
This is James 5 and 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers, which have reaped down your fields.
Yeah, labor is going into us, man. You know, we built we built the country up and ain't got shit to show for it. So them crimes that you hear going from the slave field to today, Jake on the job, complaining, hurting, you know, us physically and our spirit crying out to the Lord to deliver us from this shit. That's why things is beating up, and we see this shit's almost done, man.
It's done deal.
Reads on, verse 4, which is of you kept back by fraud, crying. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
The Lord of armies, Yahweh Shai. All right? That's why when he comes back, he's coming with that armada of chariots, man. All right, to show forth that power. And I always bring out, when you go into ancient times, man, when a king will wanted to show out, he showcased his whole army. Like when you watch Game of Thrones, and you saw Daenerys when she was coming to take the Westeros or whatever. She had the whole fleet, her dragons, everything. Let you know you ain't fucking with me.
Like
You
the
know?
military parades thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
and
North Korea.
yeah, and America tried to do that shit, and what happened? They got embarrassed.
they
The
all
niggas
got
got stabbed. They looked through.
They're like they retired. Niggas on their phone.
And then your whole fucking army is women, moles, effeminate men. You ain't scared of that. You know?
What's the, you see the Avatar, the last Airbender, right? The last episode, the Fire Lord, when he came in with all his
Oh,
blades.
yeah.
All,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what, they were all in array,
Yep.
and that's what the scripture say.
Yep.
The Lord is coming back. As birds were flying,
That's it.
that's how he comes to defend Jerusalem.
Yep.
I can tell you that in Jeremiah or Isaiah, all the men of war out of separation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's about to be next. Everybody's getting in formation coming against Esau.
Yeah.
Let the weak
Obadiah
say I'm
1:1.
let the weak say I'm strong.
Yep.
The last verse, James 5:5. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and have been one time. Ye have pierced your heart, as in a day of slaughter. Verse 6. Ye have condemned.
Esau is being fattened for the party. Good to see you out.
Good to see y'all too, man.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep on.
James 5:6. Ye have condemned and killed the just.
And you have condemned and killed the just. That's Jake. Right? Go ahead.
Reads on. Yep, and he doeth not resist
And
you.
he doeth not resist you. Jake ain't got no standing army. Jake ain't got none. Jake has no way to defend himself in this place against this man.
He's defranchised.
You see?
He has, we don't have anything.
No army, no nothing, man.
And that's when they have
You
the
know?
mindset to do it.
Right, and that's why you hear the argument amongst Jake where it's like, it's really impossible for a nigga to be racist because you ain't got nothing to back it up with. But according to the scriptures, we can do that though, because our Heavenly Father is racist, man. He's for our people, just like how we are, man.
Yep. Verse 7, be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord.
That's right.
Behold, the husbandman waiting for the precious fruit of the earth, and have no patience for
Yeah,
it.
Yahweh Shah's coming back to gather his elect, man. Go ahead.
He's on verse 7, and have no patience for it until he receive the early and latter rain.
It's a little bit more. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 8, be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh.
Yeah. And the coming of Yahweh Shah draw nigh. This is why we out here, man. We out here till we can't be out here no more. All right? Go ahead.
He's on verse 9, grudge not one against another, brethren, lest ye be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door.
There you go. The judge standing before the door. That's how you know how close we are, man. You see Esau, we're actually witness. We always talk about how's it going, Sirach 25:7. Blessed that man to see the fall of his enemy. I'm going to be paraphrasing, right? In Baruch, the 4th chapter, right? We shall see the fall of our enemies. So we're watching this man's empire totally collapse right in front of our eyes. Man.
He knows.
Yeah, and that's why these Edomites are bugging out, man. They get ready to go to war with each other. The average Edomite is getting ready to go to war with his own brother, man. The Amalekites, man. So-called Jew. They see, hey, what we talk about, the merger of the military,
IDF.
right? The IDF, all that. Hey, they're saying on all these Instagram videos I've been seeing, they said it's going to be the IDF that's going to be controlling the streets when they shut this shit down. They're going to be the ones that's going to be slaughtering.
How they're doing it, they're sending all the Americans overseas and sending them over here. So they know when they get that green light, bro, it's going to be the moment Jake and Esau down over
These
here.
are the same IDF soldiers that trained the cartel and everything.
ICE.
They trained ICE.
Yep.
And so they don't have a problem shooting you damn American citizens.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, they've been raised and, we're going.
Yeah.
Everybody, even they love us.
They hate America.
They hate, especially Christians.
Yep.
And that's how they have to do it,
Yep.
because they know if they bring back these troops and then put them in these cities, these their cousins, their brothers, their family.
Yeah, they're not gonna fire. Yeah.
They need somebody here that don't give a damn about nobody else. That's the whole thing. Them devils want to come back over here, man.
Yeah.
Your small hats.
Yeah, and it's the same thing, not to go on a rant, but it's the same thing that's going on in Spain. So people don't allow to understand what when they got all the Moroccans fleeing to Spain, that's nothing but them doing the same thing to America. When they did the same thing when they had all them soldiers, they sent all these soldiers that's fleeing into Spain, just 20-year-old, 30-year-old men fleeing straight to that border. Why? Because they about to really have chaos out there, man. Anarchy, man. The same, even with the fires, all them fires is places where Esau Edom is about to build up some damn smart cities and shit, man. So we see all the plans of this damn devil, man.
This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wilt not spoil, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease the spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
So it's his turn now. Right? He dealt treacherously with the world. He spoiled many nations. Now the nations on his neck. Right? Matter of fact, let me add on to that. Obadiah 1 and 2.
Kind of, real quick, because like Apostle always says, man, what's going to start as Jacob's trouble is going to transition to Esau's trouble, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Most High is going to allow Esau to get with the wicked of our people. But once the tide starts turning, and these devils are going to be on the back foot. They're going to be fleeing because they understand that their time's coming, man. They see the chariots in the sky, all right? They the ones that's watching NASA and them. They see that giant fallen ship coming towards Earth. They know that the minute the Lord about to get spiritual power. That's why the Spirit has been heavy on that topic, because they know that these things are coming. That's why they got the robots ready. They got the time speeding up. They got the super soldiers, stashed away. Foreign troops is here.
Yep.
Shit's about to go, man.
Everything is in place. Everything is in place, man.
You got it.
Obadiah 1, and Obadiah verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
Start at one.
Obadiah 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh by the outside power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
Let us rise up against her in battle, and that's what the nations are doing. Right? We talk about the dragons of Arabia, the Carmenians, the Persians, the Ishmaelite nations, right? How they're rising up against the Israel and American hegemony. How all this war in Iran is ultimately leading to nuclear war, World War III.
That war with Iran is going to be enough to unify all the Muslim nations.
Yeah, that's it.
Because right now the Muslim nations, they're warring against each other, yes. But they're going to realize that they always had a common enemy, and that's Esau. And that's when they're going to merge together and become a conflict.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly. Because you got to think, they just blew up some more oil tankers and stuff in UAE, I think it's UAE.
Yeah.
So that's going to mess their economy. That's going to keep messing their economy up. So what you think they're going to do soon? They're going to start having to, they already probably making peace agreements and talking to themselves. They're going to Esau Edom, man. Because Esau Edom knows he's been isolated. The Jew and the American are isolated. And they know that.
Exactly.
So that's why they're already in Operation Warp Speed. They never stop.
It's all part of the Albert Pike plan.
Yes.
Right, to get the Muslim world against the West. Right, and it's happening.
They're really playing the war the whole time.
That's it. That was it though. You want some more?
Can you drop down?
Yeah, go ahead. And if we go back, did you finish the Sirach 12? It's a little bit more, I believe.
If you go down to the last few verses of Genesis 13.
Yep.
You got Sirach. Sirach 12 and 13.
Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent?
Yeah, who will pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent? That's what we talked about earlier, man. Who feels sorry for you niggas that took that J.A.P., man? We told y'all, man. We were doing hella videos. Yep. Most of the videos we did on it got chopped off YouTube.
Brothers going hard.
Come on, man. Yeah, Yeah, our channels got taken.
Yeah, plenty, man.
Right?
Come
on, man.
But really, the Lord was making because the Lord ain't want a lot of just to get that shit, man. The Lord ain't want a lot of just to get it, man.
He told Jay, man.
He wanted you niggas. He wanted a lot of you niggas to take that.
Hey,
Come on, man.
and it's only the irony. The Lord ended up bringing the papers back.
Yep,
That's
To
it.
show you that
Come on, man.
Listen, nigga.
Yep.
All you niggas took that steak piss, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
ISUBK, talking about Trump the devil.
Yeah.
I hate the
job.
Yep.
I see had some fallen members, man.
They did. I think it was like more than 20 of them. So they got a lot of blood on his hands too. You got it, bro. You got something out just trying to do.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Yep.
Or
Yeah, you playing with a fucking poisonous snake and you get bit. Who gonna feel sorry for you? Right? You know, like the niggas that do the little tricks with the alligators.
Yeah, the alligator.
And they fucking mouth and the fucking head come down. You know, like who gonna feel sorry
down
for
by
you?
the tigers, man.
It was you know, the Edomites that be playing the little flip shit,
Yeah.
snake be dancing. Then the snake bit the nigga. He was like, what's my God?
Yeah, pass out, right?
He told me, bro, what you expect?
What's his name? Back in the day, I think he was a chick anyway, but
Crocodile
Steve Irwin.
That shit pierced right through his shit.
Stingray got it.
Man, I went. Now the spirit had me where I went back and watched them, you know, just show how it went. Man, this damn thing was like this long went straight through his damn heart.
Yeah, them Stingray stingers.
It was a big one. It was
Then he
one of
pulled
the
it
big
out
ones.
because he was pulling out the bars on the rip arteries.
Yeah.
Well, that was ironic because stingrays are probably one of the most friendliest creatures in the ocean.
Don't bother me.
And they get killed them. So that's the humor of the Lord.
Got it, brother.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Right.
Or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Yeah, any such that come near wild beasts, man. You playing with alligators and shit. You out there fucking with bears.
Shit.
And then when you get devoured, man, who gonna feel pity for you,
You
man?
fucking with the beast man anyway. You saw him.
That's it.
That's he. Hey,
There you go.
What he say?
And that's the whole point.
Well, you're an animal. Big lip beast. You fucking with Esau Edom. That's the beast. This is the
The
jungle,
wild man.
man.
Yeah.
This is the jungle.
Yeah.
Esau Edom is the king of the jungle, man.
Don't you
He's
get that
the-
rock song from the
Yeah.
80s? Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Jungle.
Hey,
Esau,
he was
man.
telling the truth. This is the fucking jungle,
He's the
man.
wild man. It's Esau. Ain't no rules with him. Everything is lawlessness, man. He's the beast, man.
No balance.
Hey, where in the wilderness?
Yes.
That word wilderness means uncultivated. Hey, this is Wild Wild West. That's
Yes,
what it is.
this Esau's ruling. He's battling in the earth. So what come with a pass and get you to take it? That's your own fault, man. He came with a vaccine less than 2 weeks or some shit
That's
like
supposed
that.
to take 5 to 10 years for this shit. He had that motherfucker ready in a month.
You know, suitcase out. Everybody pulling up to the damn
And
church.
then when they brought it out, it was already patented years before the shit even came out, man.
Exactly.
And that's how you know we said that media is a weapon. Because COVID has been around forever. If you remember back in your Lysol wipe, it was on there. Just like the whole thing with the what's the shit? The whole too, but the new one. The Dookie Dean, whatever it's called. Psycho or whatever.
Psychoplasma or something.
Yeah, that I was watching Dr. Bobby Price. He said that disease has been around, and the flare-up time happens around this time every year. They just know when to talk about it. People don't know the shit, and then they get scared, and then they start feeding into whatever the spirit is talking about.
Yeah, this is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. The point, thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation for us. But the point was, you know, Esau Edom is the border of wickedness. Like when you cross over a border, it signifies that you're entering a territory. Esau symbolizes the territory of wickedness. So as soon as you enter his border, it's nothing but corruption, wickedness.
This is the valley of shadow of death.
Yeah. You're in his domain now.
Also, everybody say too, to that point, his territory, what we quoted earlier, Job 9:24, right? The whole world, the fatness of the earth. He was blessed with the position that he's in today. So you try to go, you ain't gonna escape this devil for as long as the Lord wants him to be in this position. He's gonna be here. taking peace from the earth.
So, he spread himself like a green bay. It tells you that, man. Yeah, exactly. You know, he that ruthless king. You know
Causing
that.
all the nations to drink that damn wine.
Yep. You got one.
Real quick, if I get that, what did you say? You said he's that ruthless king, right? Right. Take the sword with the somebody beat me there. Prayer Azariah 1-4.
Okay, there.
And we can't.
Tell me, man. I've been trying to hang on to that thing.
Get rid of no Bible.
It's the original.
There's so many notes. I got so many notes.
So many scriptures,
You know, I'm trying to hang on like, because I know I got to rewrite it all over again. I'm like, you know, same thing. It's all good though. It's cool. You try to bring it back.
Yeah, 1-4.
I got it if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the prayer of Azariah 1-4. For thou art righteous in all the things that thou hast done to us. Yea, true are all thy works. Thy ways are right, and all thy judgments true.
But
that wasn't it?
Verse 9. Verse 9.
Oh, 9. Okay. Prayer of Azariah 1 and verse 9.
On the 8.
Start at 8. Slot. Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment.
Right, because as we were speaking on, we don't feel sorry for you, Jake, that went into Esau's domain and is getting judged because you were warned to leave this devil alone.
Not to go there.
Hey, scripture talk about being separated, arising to port, right? Go ahead out.
Verse 9. And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of the Most High, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world.
Most wicked in all the world. That's all the lawless men, the base men. Come on, man. You know, all these spiritual characteristics that the Lord gives us, man. It's all tied back to the Edomites. Man. So woe unto you, Jakes, that didn't listen.
Right.
You know.
The example of that is black culture. All black culture is a personification of Edomite.
Right.
Yep. Put a black face to it.
That's it.
Drug dealing.
Murder. Esau.
What's the name?
You got bombers,
Lies.
You got Bomakia everywhere you look, man.
Yeah, Walgreens, CVS.
You born with the world. That's what you on with all these borders. That's the block, right?
Right.
You born with everybody.
Shit, drive-by shooters go back to the west.
Yeah, that's Esau.
Niggas on the horses, man.
Even when I think Elder Malcolm did a lesson this week was talking about when it came to so-called Jewish gangsters, they made sure that the Jewish off just kept gangsters. Because they were the main ones doing all that wickedness.
Oh yeah.
They're blaming on the
Back
Italians and shit.
the
mob shit.
They were wearing them zoo suits.
Yeah, they're blaming on the mob. They knew the Sicilians was Jake, so they're blaming on Jake regardless of, it's the Sicilians or it's the Irish or it's niggers. No, it was fucking it was the Jewish so-called gangsters the whole time, man. The small head.
Like I said, man, when Esau, when the Amalek, got into New York and began to spread themselves and get into a position of power, the whole dynamic of America changed, man. Because before them really getting up there, like I said, America was community based, man. Everybody was trying to help each other get up. Amalek came in with that mentality of, I gotta get mine and I gotta do it by any means. That's why you see niggas snaking each other, capitalism. Because like you look at the Jake community, man. Back then, you would see Jake. They had a big ass chain and shit, but they moved as a unit. Now, like I said, you got niggas backdooring each other, sniping each other and all this shit. Because they learned that from Esau, man.
Yeah, like you say, everybody we had some sugar, you could get some flour, some coffee.
Yeah.
Look at everybody got shit. You ain't getting nothing. You better go out and work. Everybody, you was the one that's brother, man.
Individuals.
Yep. And like I said, Henry Ford said that in that book, the International Truth. Let's bring that out.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. So that one go up to the sun and is defiled with him in his sins. Who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will tarry not.
That's when he moves you out of the way and he gets somebody else now. We were talking earlier with Jake in the entertainment industry. That happens all the time. Once your youthfulness is up, and they want their new movie, man. Literally. And they move you out the way and get the new crop, man. Cause they know this new gen, they don't respect these old people anymore, man. You know, that's why you seeing they had to trend towards the streamers and all these niggas because they got the minds of youth out. You see all these old lower luminaries, they trying to get on that way, and that's why you see them popping with the constant eyes, the eye show speed, these guys now, man.
Verse 16. And enemy speaking sweetly with his lips.
Yeah, that precept from that Psalm 65:21, man. Though he speaks smoothly, his words are smooth as butter. But war was in his heart. Read it again.
The enemy speak sweetly with his lips.
Yeah, Esau, that's part of his sword too. His mouthpiece, man. His media, his policies, his laws. He speaks sweetly with his lips. Go ahead.
I would love for all the black and Hispanics and Native Americans to get that jab first. Right. Everybody in their way, get out their way. Let them. They suffered enough.
Right.
Like the niggas fell for that shit.
Goes back to redeeming Medea, which is why he got Tyler Perry tap into that shit. But the media, they use the propaganda, the different ways to shape the mind. That's why they wanted the TV in the house. You know, we brought that out the other week, and Anton LaVey was talking about how everybody has a piece of Satan in their home now, the TVs, the phones,
The Black Portal.
all that shit, the Black Mirror.
Yeah, but that Black Mirror, then what? You got the channels.
Yeah,
programming.
So you brought that out a minute ago where they actually had a patent TV program to show you that was a weapon against it.
Start manipulating your mind.
Especially the older generation, they really believe what's put on that damn TV, man.
Yeah.
Anything they put on the news, that older generation ain't gonna eat that up.
The whole thing with the war and all that,
That's how
they
got
thought that was
with
real.
the moon landing. They got it right, that moon landing, man. That shit was on TV. Everybody about the TV cover. Nah, shit. That's how they got
And
that.
then you got AI now. AI, you can't tell what's real with fake now.
Nigga called from a house. Nigga called from a house phone. He got out the bathroom and called. Hey, we made it. Everybody was,
Back then it was called television. Tell-a-vision. So these damn devils can tell any vision they please, man.
Which really
Witchcraft,
is them telling the vision of what they wanted for the New World Order. Because all the things they were showing back then, like the Jetsons and different movies like Dark City and stuff like that, they're actually bringing these things to pass now, man. That's why, when you watch them dystopian movies, are we not living in those times now?
Exactly. Terminator and shit.
Right.
Star Trek,
Yeah, like the 6 you see yesterday, that was crazy.
flip phones.
And what is it, 6 years away? How many years?
3 years away. 2029. And you see right now, they're saying that the AI is going rogue. All right, it's sentient now. Right, they're saying that how it's infiltrated and it's programming itself. All the stuff that they've been programming in these movies, man. How the AI takes over the world.
Every time. Same thought every time.
And it's the most high at the end of the day, because Isaiah, give me that real quick. Isaiah 45:7.
Yes. Artificial intelligence is spirit, it's demons.
Yep.
That's why they always say we can lose control of it.
Yeah.
Elon Musk got that shit.
He was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He laid out there. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to get started on about to do this, about to do that, and all this."
Yep.
Right? He said it right then. He said, "Jerome's like, don't do this." He's like, "No, it's gonna happen."
He said we're summoning the demons.
Open Pandora's box.
This Isaiah 45:7. This Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I formed the light and created darkness. I made peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
The Lord do all these things. The Lord controls the both left hand and the right hand side. So really, this is the Lord operating this AI and making it go rogue and come against the system and all of that, man. It's all the Lord's plan.
The scriptures say man's goings are the ways of the Lord. How can man understand his own way? Yeah, everything you see going on is still tuned in the prophecy.
That's it.
Even if Esau, trying to bear love, he's still up on right. He's still going to do what the Lord commanded him to do.
So, for example, see Petrie, they keep trying to go for it. And y'all was like, nigga, but bomb.
Most high, the puppet master. You got any more?
Okay. Matthew 24:22. Except those days should be short, there should no flesh be saved. Yeah. Matthew 24:13. Matthew 24,
12.
Yep, Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Because with the jab that's in them, you know, with how the world's going, man, people are just being pulled one direction after another, man. To the point to where demons about to run up. Because you gotta understand, when you see these people walking up and down the street, all over in your daily walk, them are spirits on these people, man.
That's why I said that movie, to bring it back, that showed evil, man. That showed evil. It shows you that the people, like the spiritual people, can see. Just like I said, we had eyesight, we can see. Like on the show Evil, it has it where the regular day people be talking to a demon, but somebody spiritual to see that they talking to a demon.
That movie, she can see the demons.
Yeah.
She can see the demons. So, like you said, to these people, when they start putting the frequencies out and they start, you know, really doing what they want, these people start bugging out, bro, that's what we're gonna see. Love of many like cold. People putting their kids in ovens and cooking them, eating them, you know, all that shit. That's in the scriptures. Right. It's only gonna get worse than that, man.
The Lord said there's nothing new under the sun.
Jump back to Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
That's why the Lord is speeding things up, man. That's why we're in the same spirit of facing the day of the Lord's return. That's why brothers is constantly going hard, because we can clearly see any day now this thing is going left, man. So we can clearly see that the Lord is speeding these days up, man. The days have been short, man. This thing's going by fast, man. Every day we look up, like Pastor Star said, you miss a day, you miss a lot, man. It's always something going on, man. There's always some stuff going on, some agenda, some hidden hands, a lot of stuff is happening, man. That's why we want to set something in the right way to be able to watch it and see this thing play out, man. And prophesy about it, and condemn this thing.
That's all these distractions are out here. Really watching what's going on, man. The people really understood what's happening, man, they bug out.
That's why everybody on phone. Nobody don't give a fuck about that. That shit, man.
Off of that shit was a ritual. That shit was everything about that damn move was a ritual, man. Satan is in the details of everything that goes on in society, man.
All the color, whatever the code rich carry.
But you know it's over. You know we get the English people calling this shit out right now.
Yo, literally, as soon as something happens, man, they go into the background behind it, you know, it's over, bro.
That's how you know that veil is lifted off, man. Like you said, as soon as something happened, some truly got the whole breakdown already.
What's that, man?
You know?
That was in the details, man.
And you said that bill.
Would you finish it out? And it says, but for the elect's sake, those days should be short.
But for the elect's sake, all these things you see taking place around the world is for the elect's sake. All these things, wars, rumors of wars, rise of the beast system, anarchy brewing, famines brewing, famine of the words brewing, persecution brewing. Everything is for the elect's sake. That's why the scriptures say, I endure all things for the elect's sake. All these trials and tribulations that brothers going through their personal life, it's all for the elect's sake, man. We're in the same tune as Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. We're doing our part, man. Because we can clearly see that this is the latter end of Esau and his kingdom. The brother like the brother just read Matthew 24 chapter. Yahweh Shah gave you he gave you the rundown. What's the rundown? Here, this is gonna be taking place, that's gonna be taking place. That's gonna let you know when I'm coming, when I'm returning, man. And all these various things is taking place, man.
So what to look out for, how he was going to come back, how
Play
people
by play.
were conducting
And
themselves.
then he tell you all these things are just the beginning of sorrow. When these things is happening, it ain't the end. Because you see these Edomites, what they do, man, they're about to do something tomorrow, man. Yeah, be like, nah, they gotta roll that thing out, baby. They gotta do some things so they can shut that thing. Yeah, a lot of things ain't going. They can shoot a missile tomorrow. Like, no, bro, we tune in the prophecy, bro. A lot of things gotta transpire when they start rolling that chip out, man. For a lot of for missiles start shooting off.
For the main events that happened, we're waiting on the last two major prophecies, the chip and World War III.
Yes.
Now, things that's done in the midst of all that stuff, yeah, because they're all for a bigger purpose to push that.
Those are the gradual steps that got to take place first,
Right.
before the major things happen.
Because as we know, it's some big event that's going to happen that's going to cause this economy to crash. And then once we have that crash, that's when the chip will be rolled out because that's the reset.
That's it.
How this on one got people confined to little rooms, and when they come out at a certain time, and then when they come outside, there's just a little square porch they can stand on, then they got to turn around and go right back.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
It's like a quick documentary,
It's like a little cartoon.
Yeah.
I saw that. And that's the world to come.
It's like in Black Mirror, man. The episode with the dude from Get Out, where it was like he had to do the treadmill and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It was like that, man.
It was like watching commercials and
Yeah,
stuff right there.
watch the commercials, the full commercial, or the TV show shit.
That's a wicked show, man.
Black Mirror, but everything they showed you in that, bro, from season 1 to season 5 is all what they're bringing. Like the main episode, brothers always talk about is the episode Nosedive. It talks about the social credit system. That show is a perfect mirror into the minds of the elite, how they want the world to go.
Programming.
Another episode, when the government put the what's the name in her daughter.
Yeah.
You can even see through her eyes.
Like Archangel or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. And then she took it out and all that other stuff. And that's showing you what they geared. You want to protect your children? Put this in. You want to find a way out? Put this in.
Yeah, well, no, you go ahead.
Okay.
Bring it out, brother.
Bring it on. We might as well continue talking about it. Revelation 13, 16.
There you go.
And he calls of all, both small and great. I'll start at 15. And it says, Revelation 13, 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Backing up with the brother Peter, like Chris said, man. That social credit system. That's them putting life to the image of the beast, man. That's them coordinating that infrastructure or that reset, man.
AI, the
AI.
Gradualism is all, that's what block cameras, the data centers, the shit that they put inside you with that juice. Everything is all to give that life to the image of the beast, which is the system that's about to be
that AI is like an idol. It's alive now. And now they want you to bow down to it and worship it, man.
Yeah, they got the AI rabbi.
Come on, man. They want that to be a part of your life. You know?
Look at society now, it's a major part of your life. Any advice that you look up, let's be honest, you go to ChatGPT, you go to AI mode.
I'm gonna say, and they show you on purpose. You gotta scroll down for like the real links now.
And AI will link you to a whole bunch of other links, whatever advice you need. So, they make you so reliant on the system that if you want to cut it off,
It's in every app now. It's on everything we do now.
it says, back again, Revelation 13, 15, he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
You can be cut out. You can be cut out from society, man. If you're not participating in society, you can be cut off. That shows you that in Judge Dredd, man. You're gonna be a low of the low. Cause they set up these smart cities. If you're not tapped into the smart city, you won't be tapped into the grid. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna be outcast out. But we already know really what they're gonna put you. The FEMA camps, the re-education centers. That's where a lot of you people going, man.
John, they specify that you will be killed.
Yes.
Things will get so bad that your life will be on the line. It's not submitted to
Real talk, man.
You gonna be on the running post and being tracked down like in that movie Fifth Lane.
That's why they label it. That's why those that are against the data centers, those that are against the technocrats, they label you a domestic terrorist.
Okay, they call you Shell.
Anti-Jews, but now you're merging that. You don't think they're gonna? They already got hate laws. You don't think they're gonna come for people that's anti-Semitic? Yes. People that's not for the Jews? Yes.
Yes. You got that.
Yep. Verse 16 in Revelation the 13th chapter.
Yep.
And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. No, wait.
No,
I'm saying that's the one.
the guy that you talking about, Jake Dunn, bro.
Revelation 13, 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor,
He is Esau.
free and bond.
Free and bond, so it doesn't matter your status already put it in the face of the Neuralink, and they put it right in the face of the Meta. That's a problem, man. Beforehand, they thought we're gonna change Facebook to Meta. They do all that's his psychological warfare that he saw even playing on the people, man. Because they have to do the revelation of the method. They have to show you what they're doing before they do it.
I had a conversation with one of my coworkers about an interview that took place years ago. A guy by the name of Aaron Russo.
Yep.
So he, you know, his brother probably going out all the time, man. And he had a conversation. He was close with one of the Rockefellers. Yep. And that was a part of their agenda, which was to chip everybody. So they fulfilling biblical prophecy.
Exactly. Right.
So,
Right in your face. Yep.
and this catalyst with Iran, war in Iran, the fact that Iran is attacking GCC nation is ultimately going to crash the U.S. economy.
Yep.
So we, you know, the American citizens hasn't experienced the severity of this war yet. But we see the gas prices just ticked up. I think like 25, 50 cents.
It's over.
So, you know, this shit, it's very easy to implement it and label you an enemy combatant because America is at war with a lot of issues.
Yep. And their brother, the Britons, well, UK, didn't they just do the same thing last year, telling you that you have to have tap into this new social credit system that they implemented? They already gradually said that last year. And they was already gradually bringing out a digital infrastructure over in the UK. So you don't think they're going to bring out a digital infrastructure in America?
And then add to the point, they said that we got a few more weeks of that oil before we run out. So it's like we said, everything that's being done with the Iran situation is about to hit home to America, man. You Americans ain't gonna be able to cope.
All this is done because it's to crash this economy.
Right.
Just finishing out verse 17 said that no man might buy or sell, save, which is an old English meaning no less, he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
It's all tied to that. It's all tied together, man.
Yep.
You know, this whole system, right? Because we're one event away from this thing to be rolled out.
Yes.
And we are in the men of the Lord. The prophets are all waiting for this thing.
Yes.
And then, like it says in Ezekiel 33, last verse, then you shall know that a prophet have been among you, man. You know, Elder Apostle Hall always makes videos about the chip, how we warned you, how you heard it from GMS first, right? And the world gonna know. You know.
The message is continually going out.
Come on now.
You still got dummies out here that don't know what that is. But you got like the video of the Monazabah out there. You got T.I. fucking Yaki on podcast talking about the chip. But then you got fucking General Yohana, ISBK, and all these other camps still acting like they don't know what the chip is. That's like going back to selling out. That's how you know the niggas sold out. Man. So they know. This man was with Apostle Hall back in one way.
They all know.
They know, man.
And that's what happens when you take that back and you compromise. You're not allowed to speak on certain topics. You know, under that 501c3, man. And it breaks it down. Brothers brought it out in the past. Under that 501c3, it's a gag order. There's certain topics you can't go into. You can't go into like government policies. You can't talk about homosexuality, all this shit, man. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, you can't say the name.
Yeah, you can't say the name, which is a major issue.
Yeah, red flag.
You know, so them guys, they done for, man.
Well, you know, they call us faith-based Israelites. You can't call us organizations because we don't have a 501. Nope. We don't identify as a church legally. So he calls us faith-based Israelites. Showing you that clearly they don't have faith.
Exactly. And that's a compliment thing.
It is a compliment.
Did ISBK say that like faith is for cowards or something like
That's
that?
like wisdom.
Wisdom for cowards, yeah. You know, them guys are finished.
Well, he said LA got the best blow, something like that. This guy said,
Them niggas are big. Freaky guy. Freaky general, man.
That's the same thing they're talking about with Chris Rock was fucking with his wife and smack.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird shit coming out of them guys.
But they worship a nigga God though, so what you expect? I was going through my old pictures on my phone. I found a picture of a post General Yohana did on Facebook. Said Yahweh Shai is the realest nigga ever. So that show you where they mind at.
Yeah, them guys.
But like you said, those are compliments. Even with the wisdom, you say wisdom and power. What the scripture say about wisdom? Wisdom is a principal thing. God not even, you know.
Wisdom is a deep thing.
Yeah, wisdom is a deep thing. So we have wisdom. So we have understanding. That's why we have the name
That's why we have a true breakdown.
So we'll be counted. And the Lord called us like as to worms anyway.
Hey, matter of fact, Slocky, brother, I don't mean to cut you, but no, we're not counting.
Not counting.
No, but I gotta qualify that because these niggas ain't standing on principles out here like how we are, man. So no, we're not counting.
We're not counting.
Because it takes a real man to stand upon his 2 feet and stand for truth, man.
That's right.
You know, these niggas obviously they don't have no real pride in what they do because they shut the job for Esau, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I said, too, that just goes to show you in all this, there's a lack of the fear of the Lord. Because what is wisdom? Wisdom is the root of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. So for these guys to come out and say the things they say, call the Lord a nigga, and this and that, and all the shameful spewing that they do is because there's a lack of the fear of the Lord.
That's why, like, what happened to Long Beach Griffey. Mama said that. He was like, Jacob don't got no fear. It's a certain line that you just supposed to know not to cross. Nah, man.
He was marking, he kept marking.
You got that, spirit? You got that?
This second Amos 9. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently.
You start at chapter 8, the last verses, and read right into chapter
2 Amos chapter 8, 60 and 61. And therefore,
62 and 63.
2 Amos 8 and 62. These things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee. Then answered I and said, Behold, O Lord Yahweh, thou shalt outside, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times. But at what time thou hast not showed me?
I just want to bring that because that's the point. Everything that goes into chapter 9, yeah, you showed me all these things, right? But you just said 62. I've showed these unto you and a few like things, right? So everybody that's standing on the corners of the streets in the Bible, that don't mean that the Lord is dealing with it, right? He said, I showed these things to a few, to you and a few like them. And he said, well, Lord, you showed me other wonders, you showed me other prophets, you showed me things to come, but thou hast not told me what time. Right? So we're out here prophesying. We don't got the date. We can't tell you when the Lord is going to look at the skies. Right? We can't tell you when the MOTB is going, the date is going to get ushered out. But we see the signs of the times and we tell you what.
That's why at the top, when you go to Revelation 11, hold that too.
Amos 9. He answered me again and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
I remember. You got to decipher through prophecy.
This is verse 1. This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 1. And there was given me a reed like unto a rod. And the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of the Most High.
Right, so you have the measurement statements of the scripture and prophecies to be able to know how to determine where we at in prophecy, man. You know? And so like when people talk about Greg Lewis, don't talk about our elders, they always want to use the year 2000 as the top. See, they were wrong about that, so how y'all know they ain't wrong about this? Well, when you measure the time back then, it wasn't time yet. The Great Awakening hadn't happened yet. If the year 2000 would have been it, man, all of us would have been through. You know?
But the cut that was the one in Luke where he said you should seek me. There's a time you should seek me, but you should not find me. It's like in Luke. Matter of fact, where's my sword? I'll get it. I'll find it. Right?
You know, because it's easy to counteract the statements that people make with that. Because as a man of the Lord, you should be wanting to be over. That's like what we talked about with Wednesday, Sunday, like it was like, man, every brother that came in the truth, that first year that you in the truth, you would, I can't see this being another 5-10 years. You know? And then look, it's 2026, man. Brother's still going hard in this thing because we can see that now. We can say that because we can't see this shit go another 10-20 years, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna find it. Just keep reading. It's in Luke though.
Revelation 11 and 1, it reads on, and measured the temple of the Most High, and the altar, and them that worship therein. Verse 2. But the port which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not.
That was good. What was that name on here?
It's not measuring that. It says, it says here, of that plan or course of action intended to obtain some goal. You know, so measuring is what? You're looking to what's going to be required in order to get to the next step of the prophecy.
Right. So going back to what we were talking about earlier, the technology was nowhere near ready back in 2000. All right? And even when we start talking about, 2019, 2020 with the juice and, CVID and all that, we could tell that that was the beginning to lead to this point now. Because that juice, that whole pandemic, whatever you want to call it, that was the testing ground. And they saw, okay, people, they're ready. So when we bring it this time, we know that they're gonna do whatever we say.
Yeah, I had a conversation with the Akim last week, man. It's like when you do the measurements, it's like the scriptures give you the end goal of which can come.
Right.
But it doesn't give you the in between.
Right.
So you measure to see events leading up to that end goal.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said what? They prophesy in part.
Yeah.
We don't have, we're just lining up and just preaching everything together.
We can't tell you when the missile's gonna be
Exactly.
launched. When the ship gonna come.
We just know that's the end goal.
That's
right.
And we can see that
ultimately the final is going to happen.
But a carnal man is like, well, you said this is gonna happen. When it's gonna happen? We telling you in part. Like, look, it's gonna happen. We just gotta wait on it.
Have patience. And patience possession your soul.
And then you line up world events.
Yep.
With, okay, because this is happening, this will lead up to this.
There you go.
Like a map.
Yeah, like a map.
Right now we're here, and we got to get this done. This
Yeah,
down the road.
Yeah, stuff
We
that's
don't know
gonna
how
happen
long
down
it's
the
going
road.
to take to get there.
Yeah, but I believe it was, I think it was Deuteronomy when he said Moses was the only one I talked directly with. But most other people, the Most High talks to them similar to dark sayings. The Most High is like the Wizard of Oz, so to speak. He'll give you a riddle to find out the puzzle.
Right.
So, although we have the end goal prophecy, we know what's going to happen in the end. We don't know what's going to lead up to.
And he showed Moses the end too. You read 2 Corinthians 14.
He showed him everything. Exactly. Showed him everything.
Real quick. 1 Corinthians 13 and 12. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face, and now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known. Added to another point. Hey, the Most High gave us the ruler. Like I said, we don't know the little dots in between each inch, but we know that from A all the way to Z, the Z is the endpoint, so we know that America's going to be destroyed. So as we get closer, the Lord's starting to unblur the things that we didn't know. So now we're seeing, okay, now it makes sense how this is going to happen.
That eyesight.
The vision being made plain.
Yeah, you
Right,
start
it's
getting
becoming
the
more
eyesight.
clear.
You start seeing a lot more clear, man. Just like an owl sees at night, has that oil. The oil start him feeding up. You should look like, oh shit, this nigga was doing this.
See the end of the tunnel.
That was
Just linebacking on, pretty much the scriptures being that measuring rod, all right? So it says, Psalm 60 and 4, it says, thou hast given a banner to them that fear thee, that it may be displayed because of the truth in which the scriptures ultimately we're able to, measure the time diligently, from current events to what's happening in the scriptures. But then also, the Lord has given the truth unto us, to tell us that standard that we have to abide by. Going back to 2 Corinthians 14 chapter, it says, set thine house in order.
This is a part of the measurement.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, and verse 2. And I'll also gather all nations, and I will bring them down to the valley of Yehoshaphat.
Which we know is in the Middle East. Now it doesn't tell you this, but when you look up the thing about Iran, and now they start to straight up Hormuz, and they commanded the Houthis of Yemen to shut up the Strait of Bab el-Mandeb. Now, how could these nations get involved? Because when you go and say, let the weak sound strong, that's considering nations that might not have military might or might not want to get involved militarily. Example, Japan. Japan relies on a lot of the oil that comes out of the Strait of Hormuz. They're going to get involved because of this, because we say, Wu-Tang made a song called Cream, Casual, but it ain't cash, man, it's oil. Everything that operates in society is oil. So that's how you can simply drag these nations into the war. Because if Iran said we're not doing the war, you got to force them out. Joel B, they ain't gonna tell you that. But that's how they're part of the measurement.
You playing with my economy at this point. Now my citizens ain't good. So now I gotta get involved.
It's,
You know what I'm saying?
it's based off of resources. It's a resource war, man.
Hey, not only eating, you need LNG, liquefied natural gases, to develop plastics. You need diesel, because all oil is, depending on how much you burn it. Like diesel is, I think, you burn it at the highest temperature. That's the diesel out of crude oil. So the point is, all these these countries in the Middle East have this oil, and you can't operate your electrical grid, the desalination plants, to clean your waters. So once you set that off, these nations gonna have to go.
And what Iran been doing lately with America, they've been attacking the water infrastructure.
Yeah.
So they are, So they already, it's already.
That's how we know
they're going to lead to more escalation. Yeah, more escalation of the war, man.
It's all downhill.
It's all downhill. It's all downhill from here, man. Let's keep going. This is Joel 3 verse 2. And will also gather all nations and to bring them down to the valley of Yehoshaphat. And will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel. Like the elder was saying. All this is going on. It's a controversy of Zion. It's what the Lord forget us. The elect of the nation of Israel. Those is actually doing the work. It's doing what the Lord told them to do here in the latter days, man. The Lord has set this up for our sake, man. But like the elder put out, 24 verse 22, the days have been sped up. All these things have been sped up. This war and this fall in society. It's all for the elect's sake, man. It's all for the elect's sake.
He didn't forget us.
No, we weren't forsaken. It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and part in my land. And who's over in the land of Israel now, man? All the fucking heathen are over there, man. You got the tiny tops over there. You got the Hamitic nations over there.
Ishmael.
So you got Ishmael over there. Elon, they're profiting off the land of Israel, man. But the Lord is setting it up where that's going to lead to the fall of this economy, man, the fall of this world.
They're gonna get uprooted out that land too.
Yeah.
That land is
It's
gonna see over too.
because it's something gonna happen. What's gonna escalate? Where they really gonna hit this? Yeah. They ain't really hitting them because we already know this is number theater of war. It's number what they call what's the attitudes? No. No. When they cult of personalities with these damn so-called leaders and shit, man. Because they all in for the it's all a stage. That's why they not hitting certain parts. You were like, damn, you really trying to take Israel. Why don't you hit this? Why don't you hit that? It's all strategic things they doing to lead to the fall in the society, man. It's all still the will of the Lord, man. Because the Lord is playing. The Lord is playing chess, man. It's a chess game, man. And it's a slow bleed out as he goes, man.
Everything that happens, everything, what's that, 4:37,
Yep.
everything is measured out or touched. So everything that happens was made for that specific moment, that specific time, that place, that hour, it's all already mapped out by every time.
The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. School is over.
Did you that Luke pass?
Yeah, school.
You want me to get this in there?
We can go back to 9.
Yeah, we didn't go there.
Second Act 9 and verse 1 again. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest,
How do you measure the time? You take the current events, the geopolitical events that's going on across the planet Earth, tie it back to the scripture. This is how we know that the word is faithful and true. Right? Prophecy. All right? Prophecy validates the words of Yahweh Shem Shah. He said these things, they're happening. How can you scoff at that?
And only those that have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah can truly see that.
Sure.
That's why, like Revelation 19 says, it tells you that hey, Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy.
Sure. So if you're not coming in the spirit of prophecy, then hey, the spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with
And
you.
that's why you see a lot of niggas in that state of places in these other camps, man. That's why they're not concerned about the children.
Yeah.
That's why they're not concerned about actually.
They just trying to be famous, man.
They trying to make some
And what's
money.
the major factor to show that? The name. The
Yep.
call. The Yah niggas, the Israel, the Yahweh,
Christ.
Christ, Most High Christ bless.
They ain't got it.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before,
See, when you see part of the signs past, which I told you before, he told us. The Lord told us these things was going to happen. All right, go ahead.
then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, so when you see in the drama that's playing out in the Persian Gulf, the Strait of Hormuz, the war in Iran, the least of the flocks should draw them out. When you see all these prophecies come to pass, this is how you know that the Lord is close. When you got Neuralink, Elon Musk rolling out the chip, you know what I'm saying? A new digital currency being talked about, the removal of the dollar system, all these various things. This is how we know that the Lord is close. Nuclear war, right? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
Have you not been seeing that? Earthquakes all over, right? Every day. Uproars of the people. You got people over there in Europe rebelling against the governments out there, man. There's real life protests out there, man. Cities burning on fire and shit.
That shit going on in Spain with the Moroccans and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's chaos out there now. It's not getting televised.
There's riots going on in Israel. They want Donald Trump out
There you
of
go.
office, man. They want him in jail for the
There you
war.
go, because they know that he about to kill everybody.
They said it's not a real riot unless you have a Molotov cocktail.
right. And that's happening. Over there, like in France and shit, you know, they burning cities down, man. Going after politicians and shit, you know?
They show you America not a truly riot.
Exactly. Damn, what was it at? Kushner, what country that was, man? I don't know if it was Brazil. There was some country out there. They revolted against his ass because they were trying to establish some shit out there. They weren't going for that, man. You know? So it's a lot of revolts and uproars going on all across the world, man. That's going on and reported and stuff like that. Go ahead.
against 9:3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yeah, so when you see these things, this is how you know that the Lord is on his way back, that he's closer than ever, man. All right, salvation and destruction is nearer than we believe, man. You know?
How's that being pushed, man, through us prophesying these words, man?
Come on, man.
Because you made that point years ago. The world moves off the vibration of the prophet.
Yes.
So the power that's being shown in the earth is being through the word that we're prophesying, and following up the apostles, on down all of us that's teaching this word. We're causing these things to move, man. You know, through the spirit.
I was in Isaiah 42:9. Before that spirit
Isaiah 55 and 11. He said that his words don't go glad in his mouth.
Go out void.
We told these devils that, look, we told y'all what y'all gonna do, and y'all doing it.
Second Ezra 9 and verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
And it's manifest, right? We see it, right? Blessed is he who have eyes to see, ears to hear, man. Think how Shai said, many righteous men and prophets desire to see those things that you see. Because what do you have? You got these fake social media influencers, Bible influencers, false prophet pastors, right? They're not breaking this stuff down. They're not giving you the vision clearly, right? Right now, most of these niggas is concerned about fattening their pockets, man. You know, making a name. You know, being famous, whatever the fuck. You know, it ain't about the feeding of the sheep, the edification, man. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. God loves everybody. All this shit going on the earth, you still talk about God loves everybody. People dying all over the place.
Brother, love.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Love, brother, love.
Everybody can be saved.
So much hatred.
Yeah.
This is what you should be concerned with.
Have you not read Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter?
Right.
A time of hate, a time of love, you know? Time of peace, time of war. You got it, brother.
Second Ezra 6 and 7 in the GMT. Then I asked, how long a period of time will divide the ages? When will the first age end and the next age begin? He answered, the interval will be no longer than between Abraham and Abraham. He was the grandfather of both Jacob and Esau when they were born. Jacob was holding Esau's heel. Point 9. Esau represents the end of this age, and Jacob represents the beginning of the new age. That's GT.
Age, those dice, eons, mean the end of this world.
Why was Jacob holding Esau deal, symbolizing pulling his ass out of power?
Being on his ass.
Transition of battle, which going to what? Sirach the 10th chapter?
Not carnally, spiritually.
That's the same age, right? You're going to tell us Isaiah 45:17. But, Isaiah 45:17. Lord confound the world without end, right? So our age, the second world age that's about to come, is going to be an age of rulership that will never end.
He also said that the elders should serve the younger.
Right.
And so, and also by holding his hill, symbolizes like immediately after Esau's fall, Jacob taking him out. Because their birth was simultaneous. They came out together. So that transition is going to be like,
It's going to be like,
there ain't going to be no in between.
There you go, like the destruction of Babylon. In 1 hour.
yeah.
You know, there ain't gonna be no long drawn out destruction. It's gonna be quick and out of this.
Because when you look at how the Most High making these things play out, as you said it earlier, we're witnessing the downfall of our enemy. So as Esau's father, we're going up. So like you said, man, that transition is going to be instantaneous. As soon as he's out the power seat, Yahweh Shah is going to raise up us, man.
Just like that. Instant. Yeah, because of the damnation of this place is our salvation.
Yeah.
Boom, the missiles. Boom, we up here. Boom. Immediately.
The tribulation shall the Son of Man come to power.
It ain't gonna be Moab coming in for a little bit.
No. Because what Revelation 19 says, man, the moment Yahweh Shah cracks the cloud, that's the for all the heathen rulers.
Ain't gonna be no heathen in the rulership like some of these niggas is saying. Yeah.
And they ain't gonna have no kind of influence.
Ain't no influence in the
No
whole
say
place.
so.
Yeah. They ain't gonna have no type of influence, no power, man. But you gotta remember the niggas are saying, oh, yeah, there's gonna time we're gonna be ruling, then the heathen's gonna come back and get back in rulership. Get
But
the
can't
fuck
they just work together?
Like, come on, man. This is just
Show you none of that.
yeah, just showing a lot of you guys is out of there, man. Spaced out. That's not gonna happen, man. Once the missiles hit, hey, transition is right there instantly, man.
What's that precept to that? Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. Get that real quick. You know, Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. I'm gonna say. One generation passes.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, one generation passes away and another generation cometh, but the earth abides forever.
Yeah, one generation passing away. This generation of Esau, his rulership, his dominion, is about to pass away. The next generation is coming, Jacob. And that's forever.
Because you hear the end of the world, they think, well, nuclear missiles are going to blow the world out. No. The Lord said, like we just read, it abides forever. So it's just the end of one kingdom and another. Like the scripture say, man, the Most High put it down one, set it up another.
That's it.
Transition to empire.
That's plain.
So
Power is translated, it's never lost.
yeah, because that's all when you read the scripture, that's all that's been taking place. Am I right?
Up and down.
Up and down. Transition to
Egypt
empire.
went down.
Other nations rose. Some nations stayed ruling for a little bit. Some ruled for a long period of time. But the main characters has always been Jacob and Esau. That never changed
Throughout time.
throughout time, man.
That's a good point, man. It's always been about the main character.
But the main two characters. The main character, Jacob, was down took the blow. Through our disobedience. The underdog story. But what is the Lord doing? Now he's giving him all the promises that was already inherited to him from the beginning. So all that is coming back for us. And Esau knows that. That's why this nigga's upset. He's trying to have his little pseudo kingdom and shit, man.
Extend his state.
Yeah, he's trying to extend the stage. He got bounds you can't pass. That's why he's coming with the greatest state of Israel. This devil is, oh, the apple pipe plan. Ain't no apple pipe plan. That's the plan of the Lord, you devil. That was already written that was going to take place. You talking about, oh, the apple pipe plan, we're going to make these nations come together, we're going to come with World War III, then we're going to rise from the ashes like the phoenix. Right. You didn't hear Esau saying that shit cold up in the boardroom. We're going to rise from the ashes like the phoenix. And then we're going to rule. Then they're like, we're going to take down the Lord. We're going to take the Lord down too. That's the devil, man.
That's what they're talking about.
That's how you know he be coked up and the demons be hyping him up. Because he's like, I'm going to take the Lord down. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? That dream got him tripping, bro. He go, I'm going to take the Lord down. But guess what? That's in there. He going to try to fight against the Lord. Knowing that it's madness. That is madness, man. Then that just shows you he's a madman, dog.
That's why scripture said he cried it out hard.
Man, the seed me, man. What is wrong with you, man? Drunk off of it, man.
No, bring it up. What you got? Bring it up.
Mr. Masala, the Father one. Then shall a righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such that afflicted him thus, made no come in his way.
Such, you know? Yep.
But we're the only ones out here. So the Lord said be instant, in season, out of season. Instant means ready. We're always out here on the highways and hedges, ready to teach, man, warning you. So you have no excuse, man. You have no excuse to say you didn't know, man. Ain't no excuse, Jay. What was that? Ezekiel 33rd chapter, man. We have warned you, get the blood off our hands, man. So you can't say you didn't know you was an Israelite. You can't say you didn't know Esau even was coming with the R fighting chip with the mark of the beast. You can't, hey, it's no excuse, man.
Jake is notorious for acting like he didn't see something.
Exactly, man. You walk past the prophet. You mumbled some shit in your head, and then you went on your merry way thinking it's just gonna be no judgment for that, man. And it's clearly gonna be judgment, man. That's why everything that's happening is going so fast, because the scriptures say the what? The world shall reach the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come. The gospel went out. So it's already out there. That's why you see days is being short for the legislature.
We know Jake is seeing us and hearing us because on these podcasts and on these YouTube videos and on social media, they take jabs at the Israelites, man. They mock us, you know what I'm saying? They got AI videos mocking us. So they hear what we're saying. They just don't, they choose not to believe it.
Every day it's a video, I left the Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
Like, nigga.
Ain't nobody listening to y'all Hebrew Israelites. Y'all don't know the Bible and shit like that.
Or contrast, and Hebrew Israelites fight.
That Drewski nigga.
Yeah, the Lord got that nigga marked. Ain't he a small hat though? Ain't like he like a Drake type nigga, ain't he? Like half Jake, half small hat, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
I can look it up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because I know he was supposed to do a skit on Amalek. They posted him right now.
This was Solomon 5 and 2. And when they see it, it shall be troubled with terrible fear. They should be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they know.
Because when they see the crack of the clouds, they see the Lord return, they're gonna be done, man. They're gonna be so frightened that as the scripture says, the Lord will put the spirit in them to fight, man. Because they ain't gonna have no choice, man. Because that's fulfilling Bible prophecy, 13th chapter, man. Because Esau and Edom actually gonna have to fight against the Lord, Revelation the 12th chapter, man. And he's gonna get thrust through. And the Lord's gonna do what? He can his elect, raise them out of this situation. I would have been here midweek. That's the time he's coming into, man.
Oh, it's all the spirit of
They were repenting and groaning for angels and spirits to say that themselves. This was he who had some kind of risen.
And that's what these damn niggas gonna say.
Powerful approach.
He's heathen. Oh, he's heathen. What was good with you? That nigga on that NAD on the corner every weekend. That nigga on that NAD, boss. That's what they gonna say, man. Groaning within themselves, man. And you gotta think about it. They gonna be in a spirit of really a sorrowful spirit, like damn, man. Because they gonna actually see us get redeemed from this hell, man. And a lot of them get put to death, man. The world gonna be get these people out of here, man. Yes, kind of like that, man. Yes.
I remember back in the day we was talking, we got like 4
It's gonna be many. It's gonna be death upon death out here, man. And the Lord's not going to really no mercy, man.
Before that happened, the Lord's going to allow them to get that praise. It's going to be big. All the world is going to acknowledge, like it said in the first John 3rd chapter, of us being those true men. Those that had it right. And like when they show that movie, this is how it is, and they see everybody get beat up, they're going to see that. That's what they're going to do.
We fools encounter his like madness, and his end to keep it out armed.
You thought these niggas was crazy.
We ain't think. We never thought the Lord would lift them niggas up, man.
I was a fool.
Yeah. Them niggas. We all was fools. We didn't believe him.
He was in the spot of y'all.
Yeah, we was out here. Yeah, right here.
Y'all went around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he back in South Carolina now. Yes,
He good though?
Yeah, he could.
That's how it was, man.
But guess what? Niggas from our hometown, our family members, Get out there every Saturday, preach
Yeah,
that
I'm in,
Bible stuff.
I'm
Man, he
like
threw his
20
life away, man.
25 minutes.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Like on the outskirts.
Yeah, I'm over
Look,
by
we gave our life away because it wasn't our
Carroll.
Okay,
We
yeah.
put him.
Check this out. Just like how they treated Noah, treated Noah is how they treated
Oh, man.
Saints be honored for the same thing.
15 minutes.
Look,
Like
like what you said with Noah, what happened when it started raining? Who they go look for? Understand?
The spirit is like getting another like revelation.
Yeah, hell yeah.
even like Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 4. We fools are counted as like badness, and it's end to be without honor.
I got to say, just like you said with Noah.
Yeah.
They talking about the blood and water going to come down, but that ain't gonna happen. They thought he was gonna fail. They thought he was gonna fail. You mad when they said, no, you know me, man. You know me. We know
I was about to say that, you know, the coldest.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Water said anything you said.
The angel, the Lord said,
Like that?
He good though, because this is the door of this time, man. The wisdom out of understanding. What's that coming to the door? Now, we can't, hey, the time of Job, we ain't gonna be out here trying to build your ass up.
We're not gonna want to. We can do it. Not even that. When we first came in,
He waxed way worse. I checked up on his page.
we go around trying to tell all our family, tell all our friends, trying to wait. That time passed, and when we get to the time of possible, that's what he gets. He's gonna call our tongue and clean to our mouth. You know, we ain't gonna be out here trying to save niggas at that point. If you ain't in our house by that time, then you gonna have to get out.
Brothers really did good by shit.
Even the times you might want to have
Brothers take care of you. Back door brothers like that. Lord get you.
that Noah
That's what brothers like. Even if you operate as a girl like that,
Facts.
you know, it's even first. You do that to a brother.
For them,
They don't say, Jake, they gonna say,
and we do it because we do it though. Because you will actually be thinking about telling the nigga the truth or something, and then the Lord will be like, "That's he'll say stupid shit." And you done it. You be like, you know what? Because you be like,
Exactly.
you're Israelite, kind of cool. Then he'll say some dumb nigga shit. You like, yeah, I'll say some adultery and some bullshit. And you're like, nah, Lord, nah.
He'd say he'd say something that you'd be like, nah, he ain't.
Nah, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of
It
time.
ain't gotta be something wicked. It just be some shit that's like, he ain't
First met y'all.
or she.
But that's gonna be happening taking place here in the times we're coming into.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think about it. It's not gonna be cool to be an Israelite that day anyway.
How many years?
The persecution, the demonization, how Esau Edom accused our brother is really gonna be slandering us and trying to set up case of us to tie us in with terrorists and stuff like that. So they ain't gonna really want to combine with us in that time we coming into. We're coming into real times where the Lord's about to separate the men from the boys.
What's going to happen is the Lord is going to begin to hide us in that place.
Yes.
The access these people have to us now is not going to be like that. That's why the Spirit is encouraging brothers, you know, being comfortable. You know, don't worry about the outside. Get yourself together and who's meant to be with you, he's going to put with you. That's right. Whether it's the woman, the fam, or whoever, all that's going to all call the place whenever you use phone. A lot of these bitches gonna die.
when that time comes, Jeremiah 11 and 14,
It's good now.
the economy crash, damn race soldiers coming out of everybody, no food, shortage, just total chaos. The Most High got this protection around his men. Jeremiah 11 and 14. We gonna see all this. It says, therefore, pray not now for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry for me. So most I know is don't pray for y'all in this time. Y'all out there in trouble. Y'all said when the Most High called, y'all didn't listen. The men that was out to preach and teach on the highways and byways, telling y'all to come back to your power to get the head of protection. Mark, so when you out there catching hell and dying in the streets, spread out like dung all over the damn place, most I don't pray for them.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're forsaking their head down. You said it. You just said it. That hedge of protection. That hedge of protection. We're teaching you on how to fortify that. So when all hell breaks loose, you good. But if you come against that, ultimately, I don't need it. My God got me. Jesus got me. Buddha, whoever, my woman, whatever. You gonna think you figured it out. So in that day, hey, Satan gonna show you, nigga, your shit false.
So Job 1 and verse 10, has not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side?
Right, so Job was proof that every man of the Lord has a hedge of protection around him. You got angels protecting him. So when you read in the book of Job, it was showing you that Satan only could do what the Most High allowed. Right? So in this time, the Most High is going to allow certain things to happen to people because they don't have no hedge. So therefore, he didn't care about it. So that's why, as you just read, he doesn't want you to pray for these niggas. He don't care about it. If he did, they would listen. Right?
Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land.
Judges 10 and 13. What I said about y'all niggas, he told us not to pray for y'all. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more.
Right, so that goes back to what we read in Isaiah 28. They rescued their lives. So the gods that they call on, they're not realizing that those gods are not gods. They're just figments of your imagination. The demons got you thinking that that's a real God, but they're not. So you're calling that God that day, but you're going to find out that shit that was real. Satan keep blessings too, man.
Yeah,
so hey, you call on Jesus. Well, I've had this happen to me because of Jesus and whatever. Satan give you shit too, man. But it's not. But that's not the truth.
Tell people that. Satan bless them damn thing. You get new cars, get new houses. Satan keep me going up to church and get tired. Oh yeah, I got it. All I got to do is keep getting you quick. You gonna believe it. That's what Satan do. And we tell our people that y'all don't do. So the Most High said, Judges 10 and 14, go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. So that damn time, go pray to Allah, Buddha, Jesus Christ. Wear your little candles and incense and stuff and see what's going to happen to you. You're going to be taken out of the way, man. You, your family, your daughters, everybody. They didn't repent. You was following your damn thing, especially the man. You supposed to be the leader, man. You supposed to come back to your house outside and lead your family back to your power. So it's going to be you to follow the house, if it's a man in the house, that's going to get you and all your family members killed.
Psalm 27 and verse 1 in the NLT. The Lord is my light and my salvation, so why should I be afraid? Right? The Lord is my fortress, protecting me from danger, so why should I tremble? So like the brothers are going into, man, the elect are going to have that hedge, man. The men of the Lord and their families are going to have that hedge. They're going to have the angels ruling and protecting over them, man. Right? Even throughout our day-to-day walks. But the rest of these people, they don't have that, man. That's why scriptures tell you, when you be amongst the indiscreet, measure the times, man. Right? Because they're not protected like you're protected, man. So they're susceptible to the rest of these demons out here, man. You know? It says, when evil people come to devour me, and my enemies and foes attack me, they will stumble and fall. Though a mighty army surrounds me, my heart will not be afraid. Even if I am attacked, I will remain confident. Right? So that goes into establishing your faith, man. Right? Understanding where your power comes from, right? And what he's capable of. You know? It says, the one thing I ask for of the Lord, the thing I seek most, is to live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. So that's going back to setting your house in order, man. Right? Once your house is, you're setting the Lord's house, man. Right? You have a room in this wondrous mansion that the Lord has set forth, and you have to get ready for these times to come, man. Right? So that he can guard you, so he can protect you, man. It's a lot of people getting kicked out, man. Right? A lot of people not allowed into the house. Right? It's a lot of people that don't even know the house exists. You know? It says, to live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, delighting in the Lord's perfections and meditating in his temple. Ultimately, it's what? We meditate on prophecy. That's why at GMS and other brothers, we focus on prophecy, man. Right? That's the main talking point because we're in the heat of prophecy right now, man. right? We're watching World War III on the horizon. We're watching the mark of the beast, right? We're watching Jacob's trouble coming upon us, man. Right? So this is the time that we're being prepared for, man. And this is why, again, you're setting your house in order so that you don't fall victim to the chaos that's about to ensue, man. You know?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I got one after that. This is Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 21. And it says, "Produce your cause, saith the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasons, saith the King of Jacob."
All right, so just laying back on the right? That we're telling people, look, if you believe in that, let that save you, man, right? And let it prove what's happening right now, man. Let the Quran bring out some prophecy, man, right? Let the Egyptian Book of the Dead and the Talmud and all that nonsense that these people believe in, man, right? All the Buddhist books, right? All these things have nothing to do with what's happening in today's time, man, right? That's all the dogma and teachings of men, you know? So let those things prove themselves, man. And we're going to believe on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, like it says in Joshua, man. Right? As for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord, man. Do what you're going to do in your house, right? And we're going to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? And we're going to see who's going to prevail at the end of the day. And we know who is, man.
I got two. This is Psalms chapter 97 and verse 7. And it says, "Confounded be all they that serve graven images, that boast themselves of idols, worship him all ye powers." All right, and ultimately, in these times and any time, JC has something to say about, things going on in prophecy. All right, so on and so forth in Islam and different so-called religions. Ultimately, those that are also in the body and those also ways of life. Right now, they're very confused. Right? That's why people going to your house and crying for wine in the streets. But this is Proverbs 24 verse 27, and it says, "Prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field." And afterwards, Proverbs 24 verse 5, it says, verse 3 says, "Through wisdom is in house building." It's talking about making two foundations. Matthew the 7th chapter, with the foundation, ultimately you're looking for true stability. All right, so it says, "Through wisdom is in house building, and by understanding it is established, and by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches." It says, "A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increases strength." So the true foundation is a man that is truthful, because we're concerned with building that inner man, and it's done by essentially subscribing to the scripture.
This is 56. Right now, for when they had taken liberty, they despised it. Right now, you got freedom of choice. You got liberty. Do what you want to do. Believe what you want to do. And y'all despise the Most High. Because me and the Lord tell y'all, come back to your power. Y'all stiff-necked and rebellious children. Y'all don't want to come back to your power, man. So right now, you got liberty, man. And it says here, when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High. Those who are of his law and such his ways. Y'all hate the law. Y'all hate the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Y'all don't want to have nothing to do with it. Y'all like being out there doing this our will, doing wickedness, falling behind the evil, man.
And that liberty is granting you an opportunity of mercy, man. Right? Just like the elder brought out in the time of Noah, man. Right? We all have been given the opportunity to get on the ark. You know? And it's going to be a time when those doors close. And people are going to be looking crazy out here because the Lord is going to take the demons off people so that they can realize the opportunity that they wasted, man. Right? You were given this grace in order to be able to come and serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but you forsook the Lord, man. You know?
For itself, Lord, they have trodden down his righteousness and saying in their heart, which is in your mind, there is no power, there is no Yahweh Shem Yahushua. There's only Jesus Christ, Buddha, and Allah, and all them damn pagan and false gods, idols, man. Yeah, and they know they must die. For as things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to know. And that's why y'all want to do some terrible stuff, man. Because y'all don't believe y'all about y'all. Y'all want to stay out there, and, like you say, walk down the damn street, chasing booty, going to bars, drinking, getting drunk, whatever, doing, carnal things, man. And so that's why the wrath is going to come down on our people, man. We don't give a damn about these evil people. They ain't under the law. But it's you that's under the law. You so-called blacks, natives, Mexicans, Latinos, man. It said,
It said they must die, man.
yeah.
Right? This can't be allowed to go on, man. These people can't be allowed into the kingdom. That mindset has to die here, man. Right? It has to be burned up in that sacrifice, that great sacrifice that the Lord has prepared for Babylon the Great.
We ain't gonna be called on other names in the kingdom, man. On names you gonna call on in the kingdom is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. So all that's not to be burned up on this side. Verse 60. But they which created him defiled the name of him that made him, and were unthankful unto all that prepared life for them. See? And therefore is my judgment now at hand. So y'all unthankful to Yahweh Yahushua. For life given to y'all, man. Everything you see from Yahweh Yahushua. You didn't do it because you think you went to a job or you saw you did it. It's because of Yahweh Yahushua. So, to have hands, judgment is prepared for y'all, man.
Time of judgment is at hand, man. Right? We're watching it unfold before our eyes.
Scripture saying, horrible deaths that our people gonna die. It's already started.
Hey, so with that, man, Lord willing, those edifying lessons through the Spirit, power, all about you now, Shah. For the close, by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Hey, double honor to the apostles, and elders of great millstone who were well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, who pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.
Hey, shalom.
Hey, Shia.